Yo, 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 what's good, y'all? What's good, y'all? It's your boy Papa Pimp. Man, sorry I ain't go live last week, but you know what I'm saying? We come back with that same topic. Are black women, are Pookie and Ray Ray more appealing to black women? You know what I'm saying? That is the conversation of the day, conversation of the night, and I want to get a lot of people's opinions on that. You know what I'm saying? I hear a lot of dudes on these forums. I see a lot of dudes talking about black women and they're saying black women would rather date Pookie and Ray Ray, have kids by Pookie and Ray Ray. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, you know what I'm saying? I think there's a lot of women who do want to date guys like Pookie and Ray Ray, and I think there's women out here that want to date other type of guys as well. But the conflict of interest is these guys are blaming Pookie and Ray Ray for not being able to get women. And that's something I don't agree with. Now, I do think a lot of women do like dating Pookie and Ray Ray, and them type of guys. I do think that's true, but I don't think every woman wants that type of man. But at the same time, if you a man making excuses saying that Pookie and Ray Ray's dudes out of prison, or these dudes is living this thug life, or certain type of dudes is getting more women than you, it ain't because these women want those men. It's because you don't have no game and you don't have the common sense to better yourself to get the women. Because at the end of the day, these women will date what they're attracted to. They'll date what is of their interest. But a lot of these men are not going to do stuff to make these women interested. So some of these dudes out here wearing these tight ass jeans, wearing pocketbooks now, they wearing Daisy Duke for shorts. These women not attracted to that shit. Women are built to like real men. And for some reason, these dudes coming out of prison, these Pookie and Ray Ray type of dudes are coming off as being real men compared to the men that are complaining. At the same time, I ain't trying to make no excuses. Like, I ain't out here thugging it. I ain't out here in these streets, but I'm a real man in my opinion, though, because I do not have problems getting a woman. And I ain't worrying about no dude, Pookie and Ray Ray, or none of them type of men taking nothing from me. Because if they take something from me, it won't never mind in the first place. But the conversation is these women more attracted to these guys? Maybe so, because these guys probably got money. Some of them don't got money, and some of them are broke. But in some sense, I think some of these women that are dating these type of dudes feel like they are safer with these dudes. You got these other men up here that can't even hold their own, won't stand up for themselves. All they do is whine and cry and get on forums and talk down on women. While these dudes, Pookie and Ray Ray and them type of guys out here handling theirs, they come off as tougher. And then at the same time, they make these women feel safe. And then they the total opposite of some of these women. Because think about it though, you think about it in the black community, you got a lot of black women that grow up in communities where we see that type of stuff. Music portrays Pookie and Ray Ray type of people. Black entertainment, period. When you grow up as a kid, I know growing up, you see the drug dealers, you see the guys that's out here doing the bad stuff. That's all black women see, and black men, that's all we see. We see that type of stuff when we're young. So a lot of women are attracted to what they see in their environment. That's why it's so different, and that's why they attract these type of men. Imagine waking up and all you seeing on TV is this type of man that's in the picture behind me. And then you seeing this type of man in the streets. You're seeing the music industry portray this man. You're seeing sports portray this type of man too. I mean, and then at the end of the day, like look at Iverson. He portrayed that same type of thing with the chains, the way he dressed and stuff. Women like that type of stuff. But at the same time, you got Barack Obama out here. A lot of women liked him when he came into office. You got guys like that too. So at the end of the day, it's like it's gonna be some women that like Pookie and Ray Ray. It's gonna be some women that like the Barack Obama type. It's gonna be some women like the nerdy type. It's gonna be some women like different kind. You have to find out where you fit in at. And a lot of men don't know where they fit in at. That's why they're having so much problems competing with these type of guys. If people start complaining and work on themselves, try to better themselves, and try to do things that can make themselves progress, I think you'll have less time and less problems with these type of dudes. And then at the end of the day, like me, I don't even worry about what a woman like, because I know women, a lot of women I've dated probably have dated a Pookie and Ray Ray type when they were younger, maybe still like them type of guys. But they don't bother me though, because at the end of the day, I'm not in competition with none of them. I'm in my own realm, my own world. I do my own thing. When I walk up to a woman, I don't care what she like. because a woman likes a confident man. And I think them guys like Pookie and Ray Ray come off as more confident than a lot of other black men because you're not even assured of yourself when you walking around here complaining, talking about women and crying and bitching and shit like that. I mean, don't no one want to hear you crying and bitching. She don't want to hear you do that. And a lot of them Pookie and Ray Ray type ain't crying and bitching nowhere. That's why black women are tending to go to these type of men because they want somebody who ain't gonna be bitching and crying. They want somebody who gonna stand up for themselves. They want somebody who gonna speak up for themselves. They don't want nobody trying to shit down. I mean, I've been around a lot of Pookie and Ray Ray type of dudes. They might say the B word and call women bitches or say bitches and stuff like that. End of the day, you don't hear them crying and complaining as much as regular dudes. And then these women are tending to go to these type of dudes. And that's because you don't hear them whining, crying, and complaining. You don't hear them getting on forums. You don't hear them making a whole post talking about I'm too short to get women. You don't hear them saying that weak ass shit. These dudes right here are highly confident and they come off as alpha males. Yes, a lot of them might be broke and a lot of them not broke either. But how you gonna compete with these type of men and get our black women to like the other type of men if you walking around here like a wimp? You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, we can keep blaming black women for dating these type of guys. We can keep blaming black women for having babies with these type of guys. We can keep blaming black women for choosing these type of guys. But at the end of the day, that ain't affecting you because there's so many women out here in this world. Yes, women have to stop making bad decisions and choose these type of guys and then having kids by them and then coming back and trying to date somebody who a good guy. I do agree with that because a lot of women, and it's not just Pookie and Ray Rays. I know a lot of women out here who had kids by dudes who ain't Pookie and Ray Rays. And then once they have kids by the dude they like, he don't be with them, they'll end up coming back and they want this guy who was established, this guy they thought was a nerd, this guy they thought was weak. So at the end of the day, it's your choice. If you wasn't that woman's type when she was running after Pookie and Ray Ray, don't be her type afterwards. And that's what I tell a lot of people. If you know where you stand and you know where you at in life, you won't fall for these tricks and traps. At the end of the day, you ain't gonna stop these women from liking what they like. Just like you ain't gonna stop these men from liking what we like. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, better yourself, and you can take control of what your destiny is when it comes to getting women and who you be with, who you marry, who you date, who you have sex with. But at the same time, complaining and crying about why these women are choosing these type of men is not going to help the situation. But I dropped the link in the description for anybody who want to come up. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to drop it again. I know people kind of shy. You know, people don't want to show their face. People don't want to come up here. You know what I'm saying? I think this is a good topic, though. And I think, like, a lot of people, we need men and women to give their opinions on this. Because I want to know, I want to hear the women's side. Women, if you're looking at my video right now, make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe too. It's 11 people watching my show right now. Make sure y'all hit the like button so more people will come. Make sure y'all hit that Cash App too, show some love, donate to the channel. And also make sure you share and subscribe so more people can come on here. But y'all women, if y'all watching the show right now, come join. Let me know what y'all think. Are y'all black women or y'all women, period? Are y'all more attracted to the thug type of dudes? Are y'all more attracted to the gangsters, the dudes that stay in trouble? Is these more attractive dudes? What's good, Throne 2010? What's good, Diamond Newman? What's going on, player? What's good, Throne 2010? Yeah, I mean, I just need some people to come up here and bring their opinions up here. You know what I'm saying? I need some men, I need some women. Because I know y'all guys got a lot to say about this. Because some of y'all guys feel like y'all can't get no black woman because of these dudes. And that's why you got a lot of black men who are going overseas trying to date these women because they feel like they can go over here and these women will accept them. Them women don't want you over there. I'm cool with this Jamaican chick, and she told me that a lot of African women will date white men for opportunity. So when black men go to these other countries and pay this cheap money for this sex, those women are looking at you for opportunity. And I know that's opportunity. They don't really like you. If you can't get a woman over here, damn show it ain't gonna work over there over countries. I don't care how much you get ass over there. I don't care how much you pay for sex and you think you're doing something over there. If you can't pull women where you were born at, then you got some damn issues. What's good, bro? Yo, what's good? Yo. But like I was saying though, you know what I'm saying? And like I noticed like a lot of these dudes are starting to celebrate going to other countries and meet women. Like I like women from other countries too, but it ain't no different. Those women want real men too. So if you coming over here and if you coming over to them other countries and those women are fucking with you, they just messing with you because you got money. They don't care a damn about you. They don't like you. What's up, Prime?
It's good, man.
Good, bro.
Can't call it.
So what's your opinion on these women dating these Pookie and Ray Rays though? Do you think that's what they like, or do you think the men that can't compete with these dudes are too weak for them?
I mean, just depends on the woman. Some women do like that. They find them more appealing. So
why is that? Is it because they feel like they're more protective, or what is it?
Some of them find them more exciting.
That's true. That's true. I remember Player Supreme said in his video one time, he was like, man, dudes was complaining about them type of guys getting all the women. And he was talking shit because he pretty much saying that why you even worrying about them type of guys? He pretty much saying if you can't compete,
ain't no need to hate on them niggas, man, because they doing their thing.
Right. I mean, at the end of the day, all these women out here, all these women ain't choosing no goddamn Pookie and Ray Ray. But it's dudes out here complaining about these guys, saying our black women would rather be with them type of guys. It's not true. In some cases, it is true. They are getting to these dudes having kids by them, and then after they have kids by these type of men, they're coming to the men they didn't want in the first place. But if you losing to them guys, then that says a lot about you, though, because why would you be in competition with somebody coming out of prison anyway? Why would you be in competition with somebody in the streets? Because
if a woman like them type of dudes, you ain't gonna win. Hey, ain't no need to even compete.
Yeah, ain't no competing.
You gotta find your own lane.
Right. But my thing is, I mean, I do think a lot of black women do choose, bad men and bad relationships. But there's a lot of single mothers out here.
Hey man, I know some.
You said what?
I know some.
There's a lot of women out here.
They got skeeted up by the dude, man. Dude didn't even take care of the kid. And then,
right.
I was like, y'all already knew what he was about, man, before y'all even got with him.
But think about
it ain't saying all women with all single mothers.
But all these women ain't pregnant by no Pookie and Ray Rays. A lot of these women getting pregnant. Ain't no goddamn Pookie and Ray Rays getting all these women pregnant. Guys. It's some regular guys out here getting these women pregnant, and they ain't being with them too. So it ain't just Pookie and Ray Rays these women are pregnant by and got kids by and shit like that. So end of the day, though, you gotta think about it though. What is going on with why they're choosing type? I'm trying to figure out why is they more appealing. I feel like it's just the black community. I feel like we grow up listening to music. You think about it, music portrays these type of men. You talking about the black industry portrays these type of men. Think about it. Iverson will be portrayed as this type of guy, but he made it to the NBA. Look how Iverson dressed back in the day. Women like him. That's why Will Smith was saying Jada Pinkett wanted Tupac more than him.
Yeah, but that's the dress. I mean, dress. That's just a style,
though. Come on, Iverson had an edge to him though. He could be
considered. But I'm saying,
he came from that type of environment.
Huh?
Iverson came from that type of environment.
Yeah, but Iverson wasn't no thug though.
No, he wasn't no thug, but still he had an edge to him. Like every dude, we just saying, dude, Pookie and Ray Ray ain't all of them gotta be prison inmates and shit.
That's what but that's what Pookie and Ray Ray is.
Because Pookie and Ray are bad boys. Women like the bad boys. Okay, shit, Mr. Lucario ain't no thug. He called himself a bad boy.
Yeah.
I mean, but he get women though, so he must be a bad boy. So the way I'm taking the perspective is every dude to get women, you must got some bad boy in them because these women want that. Okay, so the dudes that get a lot of women, or do they got some bad boy in them, or they can't be no damn goofy because ain't no goofy getting a lot of women.
Yeah, but hey, no, I'm just going by your topic, man. There's certain women gonna like Pookie and Ray Ray types.
Yeah, they is. So at the end of the day, it should be a competition. Are men losing to these type or regular? I ain't gonna say regular men. The men that ain't into the thug life, are they losing to these type of men?
Yeah, they losing if they trying to compete with them for the same woman. Like, and the woman don't like their type. They gonna lose because then you ain't their type.
True. But at the same time, like I'm gonna speak from my opinion. Like I don't think I'm all the women type, but I had a whole lot of them hood rats want to talk to me, and they know I want no fucking Pookie and Ray Ray. So I don't think all of them want that. But then you got these good women, these women who go to church and shit. They want them type of men too. I just think they just seen them type of men growing up, and they was just like, man, what else do they supposed to like if that's all you seen growing up as a kid is them type of men in your neighborhood and stuff. Like you can't blame them for what their environment is. If you take a black man and a black woman and stick them in an environment around white people when they were kids, they probably gonna grow up like white people, maybe. I mean, do you think the environment mean a lot?
Yeah, the environment, yeah. Well, yeah.
If you grow up seeing that's all you see, you more likely to date. As you get older, you might change that.
Hey, go watch the video. Hey, go watch the videos. When the dude going around interviewing these like younger chicks, man. They like 20 to 25. They asking them shit. Would you prefer a dude with doing a 9 to 5, a scammer, or a drug dealer? You know what I'm saying? And then the scammer was number 1, the drug dealer number 2, number 3. You already know.
But that don't mean every woman think like that though.
Yeah, but I'm saying you go watch the video for yourself. And you
I mean, it's a lot of women like that.
I ain't gonna speak on it. You judge for yourself.
I don't know. I don't think every woman like that. I mean, I don't know though.
We already know every woman ain't like that.
Yeah, but I'm
saying the younger women is more likely to be into that now.
Yeah, because of the type of energy they want to be around, some excitement. It's like when we was young, I was doing things that I know when I was younger, I was doing things that I thought was more exciting, but I could have gotten trouble.
Yeah, but it's different though. It's different now.
It is different, but at the same time, if you complaining and you losing to these type of dudes, something wrong with you. That's all I'm trying to say is I ain't worrying about no Pookie and Ray Rays. I've been around them type of dudes. I ain't seen them do shit. Because certain type of women them Pookie and Ray Rays fuck with too. I've seen the type of women they pull. They ain't just pulling no clean cut women all the time. They pulling some certain type of women.
Who?
I seeing it all the time.
Who?
Like some of them dudes who like get in trouble and stay in shit, they pull a certain type of women. I mean, that means
they pull different types.
The ones I be seeing.
Huh?
The ones I be seeing pull a certain type of women.
You said what?
The ones I be seeing pull a certain type of women.
You must be talking about the low value niggas.
Yeah, I mean,
low value than Pookie and Ray Ray.
Yeah, but at the same time, I ain't never been around no high value. Who a high value Pookie and Ray Ray? I ain't never been around, or I ain't know who it was.
Drug dealers, drug dealers with money. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so we can go on and simplify it to being this. Then it's all about money. Then if you got money, you can get the same women as Pookie and Ray Ray, high value niggas and drugs.
Yeah, but I'm just saying though, like, but they might pull a different type of women might be into them, and vice versa. They might be into different type of women. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, but that's life then, right? That's how it's supposed to be. I imagine if every woman was into the same type of guy, though. At the end of the day, it shouldn't be no deal, though. I mean, I see a lot of men getting their feelings about that type of shit. Like, at the end of the day, every woman ain't gonna like your type, though. So that should be the end of the discussion about that topic. Then, like, my thing is, should we be even trying to make the black woman look bad for liking that type of guy? If that's what she like. Now, the only thing I think is a problem.
Well, I'm gonna put it like this: it's something fucked up in the black community. Look at this shit. Look at the crime rate.
Yeah. So
the single mothers, you know what I'm saying? It's something fucked up in it. I can't put, you know what I'm saying?
And then they could go back to television and entertainment and music because they promote that type of shit. You think they ain't promoting that type of shit on music? Violence. So a lot of that shit comes from music. I mean. And it is something fucked up in the black community. My thing is, I don't like how women get pregnant about these Pookie and Ray Ray type of dudes, and then they want to go find them a good guy afterwards. Now, that's the type of shit I don't like. But at the same time, I blame the men who wipe these chicks up, though, because you know that damn woman didn't want you back in the day. Why would you get with her now? So I gotta blame the men who will wipe up a woman who had kids by a Pookie and Ray Ray.
Man, I know a dude. Hey, I know a dude who did that. Hey, while he was working, you know what I'm saying? He working 12 hours a day. Yeah. While he was working, hey, his wife was up there cheating with this other dude, man. Got pregnant by him.
Damn.
Now he taking care of the kid.
See, at the end of the day, I don't care if the woman like Pookie and Ray Ray, if she didn't like you back in the day and she got kids now, all of a sudden she wants you, it's your fault if you get involved with that type of woman, especially seriously. I mean, because what make you want her? Like, at the end of the day, that means that she got the upper hand. She got the fuck with the kind of man she wanted when she was younger. Then when she get older, she probably still like them type of guys. She just know they can't stay out of prison. So she'll come and date you just for security. You got to be a damn fool to fall for that. Like, end of the day, I'm not attracted to nobody who didn't want me back in the day. If you didn't want me back in the day, then you want me now. I'm damn sure ain't gonna make you my wifey or be in no serious relationship with you. That's why people got to separate the differences, though. It's okay to have sex with them or stuff like that, but at the end of the day, if she didn't want you back in the day, don't give her the opportunity now. So if you get involved with a woman that got kids by Pookie and Ray Ray, that's your damn fault. If you fall in love with that type of woman, that's your fault because you know damn well.
But
That
like
means
you
you got a
said, man, the
problem too.
same. Yeah, go ahead.
Now, what you saying?
No, I said like you said earlier, man. The same chicks who fucking with these Pookie and Ray Rays, they fuck with them. Hey, a square too.
Yeah, they
You know
will.
what I'm
They
saying?
will.
It just hey, it just is what it is.
It is. But at the end of the day, these squares need to stop wiping them up and crying. Like, don't wipe them up and expect damn different. You know damn well she want a Pookie and Ray Ray, really. You know damn well she got kids by a Pookie and Ray Ray. She only with you for a certain situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, people gotta start understanding the situations though. Like, okay, you might be attracted and think, okay, that damn chick that like the Pookie and Ray Rays look good. In the day, you know damn well she don't want you like that. So you go on and hit and go on about your business. But in the day, if that's what you like and you don't mind being a stepdad to somebody else's kids that's in prison, that's on you. So
Hey,
what do you call these dudes out here that's wifing up these chicks that had kids by Pookie and Ray Rays and they taking care of them now?
hey, simps, suckers, and simps.
Right. And they only can blame themselves. That's how I feel at the end of the day. You only can blame yourself in them type of situations, though. I can't really get mad at nothing like that. Thought Iverson was from Norfolk. Yeah, I don't know why
Yeah, he
Iverson.
is 757.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Iverson more really no thug, but he did some wild shit though. He did wild shit. He wasn't no thug. He really got away from that lifestyle. Like basketball saved Iverson's life. You know what I'm saying? Getting out of that type of lifestyle. Cause he probably could have went down that road, man. Sports got him right, man. A lot of people don't get to make it because of sports and shit. But I can say one thing though, and I kind of blame the people too. I think a lot of music and stuff like that is portraying this type of stuff too. And we got to get out of that problem. Like, we do got some fucked up issues to think the thug is the best man out here. Like, that ain't cool. Like, the thug, or you got pimps too. I mean, I know my name, Papa Pimp, but I'm talking about the actual pimps that's prostituting women and stuff like that. Think
Yeah, but
about it,
they've been doing that shit. They've been doing that shit since the 1930s.
They have, but is it cool? It ain't cool.
But it didn't affect the black community though.
It didn't. So what? So in your opinion, what is affecting the black community and why these women are more appealing, are more attracted to Pookie and Ray Ray types?
I mean, pretty much some of the same reasons you already said.
So how do you think we can fix it, or is it even fixable?
Man, I ain't got the answers. I
don't think the shit fixable. I think it's always gonna be like that. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to say that because like you gotta look at it back in the 1950s, right? The majority of households, I think it was like 80% was two parent household.
Right.
Now it's like 75% of the black community, man, is single mother household. You know what I'm saying? Their family bond ain't there no more.
I'm trying to figure out, like, why are these women having these kids by these men, and why are these dudes staying in prison? Like, why are they choosing a life of crime and violence in the first place? You know what I'm saying? Like, why is that their getaway? Like, I mean, I know, like, I was talking to somebody the other day, and this guy locally back home, you know, he said drugs and stuff. They talking about he big time and shit. Like, some people praise that type of stuff. So if the dudes in the community is praising these drug dealers, why you think the women ain't gonna want them? Because the niggas looking up to them. The average guys that's having issues with these type of guys taking all the women, they look up to these type of motherfuckers too. So what did a woman supposed to do? She looking at you and you looking up to the drug dealer.
Hey, that's embarrassing for a dude though, man. You lust for a drug dealer, man.
It is dudes looking up to him. The dudes are trying to be. I'm not saying
it's embarrassing though.
It is embarrassing. It's because they really want to be living that lifestyle. They either gonna hate on them or want to be like them.
Hey, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let a nigga do what he do, but you ain't got to idolize him. You know what I'm saying?
And then if you idolizing them niggas, that's gonna make the women want them. They like, damn, they want to be like them, so I might as well date him. So that's when we start trying to trend to be like them. Like, some black people believe successful means selling drugs and shit. And I don't understand it though. So how can you be mad at the black woman for choosing these type of men when these niggas out here trying to run after them too, trying to be just like them, looking up to them and shit? I had homeboys back home bragging about this nigga selling drugs. He's smart. He got money. Like these niggas didn't even try to get no education. They said, fuck it. Sell
But that's
drugs.
cool if it worked for them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just risk come with that lifestyle, but it is what it is. If they want to do
Everybody
it,
can't be chasing that shit though. You can't get mad at the women for chasing these type of men if you got them chasing them motherfuckers too. If you weren't here praising them, what I look like praising some street niggas and then mad because the women won't. Like I'm pushing the women over there. I'm saying these motherfuckers above me. Like that ain't how I'm supposed to go. But at the same time though, I guess you just gotta fit in your own realm. You just gotta take them licks though. I mean, I seen a lot of dudes. You just gotta find out where you fit in, and you either gonna get women or you ain't gonna get women. But it is what it is. What's good, Ronell Godwin? Yo, some of y'all come up here and talk. Hit that link, man. Ain't nobody coming up here tonight want to talk though. I know a few people said they gonna come up here and talk, but I believe they scared to talk tonight.
Yeah. What happened to what about your female guests? Yeah.
I don't know, man. I ain't really saying nothing about them. I sent my invites out. I can't. Some of them said they just gonna look and see how I go and shit. So they just gonna look. I mean, I don't know. I mean, they might be scared and stuff to come up here. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't number me and you up here. So I mean, I can't make people come up here, but at the same time, though, maybe they got to get comfortable. Like you can see my past videos. I mean, it get a little wild up here. Like it's just me and you tonight. So even the dudes don't want to hit the links and come up here and talk. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to cause a little controversy, but I would want some women to come up here tonight and give their opinions though, because I want to hear their thoughts on. But at the same time, I don't know. Even these dudes don't want to get up here and talk about their thoughts. They want to be in the chat and shit.
Well, that's cool too. I mean,
that's cool. But definitely got to get a couple people up here to talk though, because you know what I'm saying. Like we understand that these women are choosing these type of men, but at the same time, it is what it is though. But I'm trying to think. Like Will Smith was talking about Jada Pinkett wanted Tupac. You know what I'm saying? So why did Will Smith wipe up Jada Pinkett if she wanted Tupac?
Then she shit on him.
Like I don't get it though. You know what I'm saying? She ended up getting like,
yeah.
Will Smith successful. Like, and Will Smith ain't no damn weak motherfucker. Like she wanted Tupac. You buried the wrong chick. She wanted some goddamn Tupac. You know what I'm saying? Like Tupac was cool and everything, but I don't know what it was. I'm like, damn, you wanted Tupac and Will Smith married your ass.
Yeah, what her daughter said, she was crying. She her daughter wrote that letter talking about them. She wished them Tupac could come back from the dead and be with her mom or some shit.
Damn, man. I don't know, man. That's some damn Will Smith goddamn kids disrespecting him. I don't know what that shit about. I don't know that shit for entertainment or what, but that's some disrespectful shit. And my daughter walking around here crying about my mom need to be with another man. I mean, damn, I need to disown the family, don't I? Ain't here to disown the fucking family or something. But Will Smith ain't standing up. See, in the day, I ain't even mad at Jada Pinkett for feeling that way or the kids, because Will Smith got to stand up for himself. If he gonna let that type of behavior go on, that means he won't hold his foot down in the first fucking place, because I ain't never heard that shit going on.
Yeah, and I seen some videos, man. He was on Instagram or some shit. You know, she was on there and she was disrespecting and talking shit. I'm like, damn.
And then you expect somebody to respect you and shit. Like, come on, Will Smith. I'm
getting
like,
up, hey, you know what I'm saying? Getting up on stage, smacking somebody and shit.
Yeah.
Just cause she disapprove of a man, a comedian's jokes.
And then she smacking his ass. So he smacked him because she smacking his ass.
And then after he did it, she said he shouldn't have did it. She didn't need no man to protect her. So after Will Smith did it, so he made himself look stupid.
So she pulling all the strings around his mom. He just a puppet. You know what I'm saying?
He did this shit and he did this shit and she ain't even respected.
Man, that shit wild as hell. Like Will Smith,
she laughed about it when it happened, but she ain't respected.
I mean, all I can say about
that nigga to protect her.
And now, how you gonna respect this shit? Will Smith needs to step his game up. I mean, pretty much though, he at the age now, like they've been together long enough. It is what it is. I mean, Will Smith was about 50 years old now.
He over 50.
Oh, okay, shit, damn. I mean, you might well. I mean, he been taking that disrespect all that time. Either he can leave or stay with it and keep taking that shit. That shit ain't about to change because she been feeling like this since they married. I'm just wondering, like, why he never stepped up and goddamn did something about this shit. Then his kids coming out, like that family must be fucked up or something. You know what I'm saying? But end of the day, though, I feel like Chris Rock might have got smacked, but he might not be losing because he ain't got that much motherfucking toxic bullshit going on in his life. Like Chris Rock got smacked, but at the end of the day, he ain't got that much bullshit going on. You know what I'm saying? Do you think somebody like Cam Newton would take that type of treatment?
From who?
From a woman. Period.
Nah, he already came out with his view on it.
Right.
All that, you know what I'm saying? So
is he married? Ain't he married to a chick that got a kid, or got dating a chick that got a kid?
Something like that.
Oh, okay. I know he was saying like he ain't kid. I know he had a statement he was saying about that one time, talking about him being the fault, him stepping up, you know what I'm saying, around the kid and shit like that.
Yeah.
So do you think men that date women with kids are simps?
Not all of them, but I'm gonna say the majority, yeah.
I mean, you know,
you got single women out here, you can't get them, so you settle for the you know what I'm saying? You like, hey, I just go ahead and take it. She might be easy since you got them kids. I'll go ahead and take her.
Okay, what if you just date this woman?
Huh?
Yeah, sometimes it is the case. Let's say you date this woman, she got one kid. You ain't got them required to take care of him because the dad is in his life. Then I don't see nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying?
No.
But if you
if you a single man and you ain't got no kids, why would you and you want somebody? I mean, ain't nothing wrong with it, but at the end of the day, you gonna have to be in that kid's life at some point if you with the woman.
Yeah, you gonna be in his life, but you ain't. But at the same time, it's a difference in somebody who coming in and they acting like he required to take care of the kid, like replacing the father. If the father in the kid's life, you might, definitely your action is gonna mean something around the kid. But I'm saying though, like this dude's out here that's coming in and taking the father role, and I think that's crazy because you giving that motherfucker who had the kid by the woman a damn opportunity not to have to do no responsibilities.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna say you need to be you gonna have to if you with the woman, you gonna have to take care of the kid.
So you mean
it don't even make sense if y'all be in the house together raising the kid, and you ain't taking care of the kid.
So you mean financially, you're gonna become the financial provider. The father just ain't shit.
No, the father don't take care of the kid, but you know what I'm saying, you gotta do stuff too. Y'all have to go to outings together, you know what I'm saying? Okay, you gonna have to look like when people be out. When you be out, people gonna think you the father.
Yeah, they're gonna think you. Yeah, that's true. They're gonna think you the father, but ain't nothing you can do about that though. All I'm saying is, if you dating a woman that got one kid, and let's say the father got his, and every time she spend money, they got it. If you ain't spending no money, I ain't gonna call you no simp. But at the same time, if you look at this woman as having a kid as an easier opportunity, then that's on you. Then that's something else. That means that you're saying you couldn't find a single woman. You had to get with a woman.
I think a lot of dudes who get with them, you know what I'm saying, they not pulling no women without kids.
Oh, okay. That could be true. I mean, I feel like I can date women without kids and with kids. I mean, at my age now, I know a lot of women are gonna have kids, but there's women out here without kids.
There's a lot of women out here without kids too.
It is. But when I date women, I mean, most times, like I'm gonna speak for myself. When I get numbers and stuff like that, I assume they probably got kids. Some of them don't, but a lot of them do. Ain't nothing I can do about that.
Like matter of fact, a white dude, he made a video about it the other day. He was talking about how he I ain't gonna say what he said, but he made some comments, man, about him and women with kids.
I mean,
he said, huh?
What was you about to say?
No, go ahead.
No, you was about to say something. What were you about to say about the video?
No, I said he said I seen the video later on, but he said he be running through him.
Oh yeah, I know you talking about. Yeah, you talking about that dude. Yeah. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, I do think sometimes women with kids can be easier sometimes, but some of them are looking for somebody to step up as a role. I even seen a woman on Facebook one day talking about she looking for a man to help step in the role of her kid's life and stuff like that. I think that's a bad thing for a woman to say. Why the hell are you looking for another man to play a role in your kid's father?
She might as well. She can't. If the other dude in there, somebody.
Yeah, but she shouldn't put it out there like that.
So,
she shouldn't put it out there like that, in my opinion. I think they look bad on her. All I'm saying is, it's cool. You find a man, it is what it is, but don't put it out there saying you looking for a person to be a role model in your kid's life.
Yeah, you might as well say it. If you looking for somebody, she might as well say, "Hey, look, man, you know, I'm looking for somebody, and I'm looking for somebody who can be part of me and my kids' life." She keeping she keeping this shit real.
Yeah, she's keeping it real, but she might push some people away. Like I
that's good. She should push people away.
Like at the end of the day, I don't got no problem with a man being in a child's life as far as giving them, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, it's a difference between being somebody who coming into the kid's life and you just spending money. Let's say you are a positive role model in the kid's life. and this woman's kid. That's cool.
Yeah.
But if you the one taking the place of the father and you damn struggling to take care of them, that's something different.
I know some people. Hey, I know some people like, hey, family members, man, doing that shit right now.
Now that's the stuff I don't agree with. Like, but I gotta blame them though. I blame
they struggling.
them.
They struggling to take care of somebody else's kids.
Now I blame them though. That's the other shit right there.
Hey, because they couldn't. Hey, and you know what I'm saying. And they didn't want to try. They you know what I'm saying. They were so desperate and thirsty to have a chick. They took what they can get.
Yeah, that's crazy though. And women get mad and think you being negative. Like, I'm not saying no woman don't deserve no man because she got kids. All I'm saying is dudes.
But she didn't already, man. He got. I mean, hey, a ready-made family. Come on, man. You a man. You make your own family.
Yeah, you do make your own family. I mean, it's gonna
be
a
ready-made family.
It's gonna be somebody out here who gonna fuck with them. But I think that dudes with kids would be a better fit for women like that. They got kids most of the times, especially when they got 2-3 kids and stuff. I think they'll be a better fit. Pookie and Ray Ray are more appealing. They might have more of a personality than a regular guy. The word is your oyster. If you're a black man with an ounce of swag and have a steady, high-paying job, no. Do you think so, Prime? Do you think they got better personalities than the regular guys?
Hey, it just depends on the dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know about that. I see a lot of niggas with personality now. I don't know about that one. I don't know about.
Well, I'm saying it's just
I don't know if I agree with it because
I mean, women, hey, they might be more appealing with their personality to some women.
Yeah, some of them. I met a lot of thug niggas that ain't got no personality. But I mean, I don't know about it. If I agree with that one though. I mean, I don't know about that. Pookie and Ray Ray coming out of prison with more of a personality.
Some of them do.
I don't think that's the reason why the women taking them on is more because of their personality. I think because they might think they more masculine and shit. Papa Pimp, I got a call. Cap. He said he got a call Cap. Like, yeah, I think a lot of them Pookie Ray Ray's winning because they coming off as more of a protector and shit like that. As far as personality, I don't know about that. You know, that might come into play too. I don't think it's just personality. I think the damn masculinity part play a part. I think they feel more protected. And I think excitement play a part too. They might be more excited with their lifestyle. They living on the edge. They living with their danger and shit like that. But as far as them having this great personality, I know a lot of niggas who in prison have no great personality.
Yeah, he said Cap on what you said.
I don't know who he's saying I got Cap on. I don't know. He didn't explain it. At the end of the day, though, so y'all niggas dating them dudes or something? Like, I don't really know for sure. I mean, we just saying he said they got better personalities, though. I want to know. We gotta talk. That's why I need some women to come up here because how these dudes know that?
Well, I mean, you gotta look at it like this. It's some women are gonna find their personality more appealing.
So you saying that if a dude get more women, his personality probably better? No,
I ain't never said it.
Oh, okay. So
I said to those women, those certain women are more attracted to their personality.
All right, let's talk about like a dude who get a lot of women like Mr. Lacari. What do you think he doing if he get a lot of women? He said he get a lot of women. What do you think that type of guy doing?
Well, he's not talking to them type of women though. He's not. Ain't no you know what I'm saying, certain type of women like
what I'm saying is he a dude to get a lot of women. Do you think his personality play a role? Probably so. Probably his swag, his personality. He ain't talking them type of women, but he get women. So if a guy like Mr. Lucario can find a branch to go get women, these other guys can too. Yeah, it might. Okay, let's just say it is their personality. And what the fuck they gotta do with you not getting a woman, or what they gotta do with anything? Like, okay, they might like them guys more because of their damn charisma or personality. But then when you see these other guys out here, got them doing the same thing, you gotta be like, damn, these niggas.
But I think they was talking about the certain type of women. Like certain women just are attracted to their personality. It is what it is, and you got certain women that's gonna be attracted to something else.
Yeah. That's what we've been talking about the whole time. Yeah, that's cool then. So at the end of the day, I stay away from women who want that type of guy because what's the need? They ain't my type of woman. Why waste my time with a woman who want to be attracted to that type of personality? Like at the end of the day, if you chasing those type of women, then you got to blame your damn self. Like it's so many type of women out here. Why are you chasing women who are more attracted to some motherfuckers coming out of prison? That's my question. I probably done dated some women who dated some prison dudes. I know some women when they younger, they be dating them type of guys too, and they dating them. Like, in high school, you can't really call niggas. Like, you don't know I know women and dated certain type of
All right,
guys that were bad boys and hot.
hey, I'm about to hey, I'm looking up the definition, man. Hey, Pookie and Ray Ray. I mean, you know what I'm saying, what they considered.
Right.
A broad term to describe societal non-conformists, usually ex-convicts, jobless, unfaithful, ghetto drags, or some shit. Ghetto drags.
And then,
Jobless, convicts,
and women
unfaithful.
and some women. So women might, and then like, is women attracted to them guys because they don't take no shit though? They might say no. Them guys more likely to say no to some shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know how like
Yeah.
these niggas over here bending over backwards. Like I'm gonna tell you, my last video when I called that chick a clown, I had niggas up there telling me I ain't gonna even want to put the niggas' names out there because I know niggas sensitive. But people will comment on the video when I called that chick a clown. It was just for show anyway. Niggas was talking about how fat her ass was, but they never said how disrespectful or how he had an attitude. It's like Pookie and Ray Rays don't do that type of shit. These niggas up here talking about she got a fat ass. Damn, what's going on, Papa Pimp? What she do? They ain't say nothing about her. I mean, I could tell from the beginning she was nasty, and I kind of took advantage of the situation, and I talked a little shit to rile her up. The bitch had tattoos all over. She probably not attracted to a man like me because she might feel I'm not the type of dude she used to. But I guarantee you, she's single, no father in the life of that kid, and I guarantee that nigga some street nigga who ain't gonna do right. What you think?
Hey, that's a good chance. That's a good chance.
I mean, don't get it wrong. Like I might have shouldn't have called her a clown. It was all for entertainment.
Yeah.
But most dudes took her side.
But then she, I mean, you could have walked away, but then won't she talking shit to you first?
Yeah, she was talking shit. I mean, I could tell she wasn't feeling me when she looked at me or something. She gave me a dirty look when I came up to her.
But it's all good though.
Yeah, it was entertaining. But like, all I'm saying is it brought the simp out of people because a lot of people who even rock with me was like taking her side. They pretty much didn't even pay no attention to how she acted. They only seen my act, how I acted. I was like, damn. I ain't understand that though. All they could say is just like when that woman came up here and she was talking that shit about black people and talking about we ain't shit. All dudes could look at is her looks. So a lot of black men are too weak to stand up to these type of women or these women to say anything about. As long as the bitch look good, we ain't gonna say shit. A lot of black men. Pookie and Ray Rays, I feel like they ain't gonna take no shit from that chick. They'll talk shit to her. She wants somebody to stand up and say no, shut the fuck up. But when that woman who was in Target that day, who I called a clown, she'll run over a lot of men because a lot of dudes who ain't got that swag or that kind of edge, she will run the fuck over top of them. I know for sure. She probably gonna end up, she might even date a dude that she feel like is a square and she gonna run slam the fuck over type of him. What do you think?
Yeah.
And
hey,
then,
but some women like, I ain't saying, I definitely ain't saying all women, but some women do like this shit talking. Like you can talk shit to them, they talk shit back. At the end of the day, you still might get with them.
He said 227. He said he got to call cap on women all over the world being the same. That's hell no. Now all women over the world ain't the same though.
Yeah, who said that?
I don't know who said that. I mean, maybe it might have came out that way. It's like I was talking to the Jamaican chick and she was telling me. I asked her, did she like white dudes? And she was like, nah, she never fuck a white dude. I said, there's a lot of them in Jamaica. She was like, yeah, but she ain't interested. And I said, them African women like white dudes. She said, cause the opportunity.
That ain't necessarily true either.
That ain't necessarily.
You can ask some of the African women. They just it ain't causing opportunity. Some of them motherfuckers some of the black women doing good for themselves, and they still.
I guess in her opinion, what she had met, she's saying it's opportunity. You know what I'm saying?
Nah. I'm gonna tell you that just cause they're the African women. What the African women be saying?
Well, why they like them though?
They like them. You know what I'm saying? I told you, man. Some of them talking about how they kind and stuff
and they
like
feel
that.
Like they better.
Yeah.
I mean, they feel like they better. So that's crazy. Why they think that though? I don't get that. You know what I'm saying? Like it might not be
that's coming from their mouth. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no.
Not all chicks are going to bite. Some might be having a bad day. Your game might be right, but you just caught her on the wrong time. I mean, I don't know about that. I don't think she was filling me up jump. Like I never approached that chick at Target thinking she was filling me.
Hey, they right, man. You could have then caught at the wrong time. She could have been having a bad day, anything.
True, she could have been, but that's the opportunity you take when you cold approach, though.
Yeah.
I mean, it was cool though. But at the end of the day, maybe if I'd have caught another day, she would have been bad. Now, if I hadn't called her a clown, she wouldn't have got nasty, but it already went downhill. I gave people some entertainment.
Hey, but you gotta look at it like this. Some women are gonna be rude and disrespectful either way.
Because it's been videos when I holler at certain women and they ain't even give me an opportunity to say nothing. They're like, get the fuck out of my face. I was like, damn. Now, when I walked up to her, if you watch the video, she had a nasty look on her face. She might have been having a bad day. And she was just like, I'm with my kid right now. Now, that's another question I got for dudes. A lot of dudes said it's disrespectful to holler at a woman with their kid with them. Like, how do you supposed to talk to a woman that's single? Like, how do you when do you find the right time to talk to this woman? Okay, let's say
in my opinion, I don't even think she really meant what she said.
No, she didn't. What I'm saying is, why would dudes even take that and say you gotta holler at a woman? Like a lot of dudes was telling me saying that you can't holler at a woman when she got a kid with. I'm like, when do you holler? She always gonna be with that fucking kid.
Yeah, I can see she had a teenage daughter with her or something like that, and she didn't want to know her business or something. This is a little kid.
Yeah. But at the same time, I didn't say nothing disrespectful. I ain't come up and say what's up with that ass, and then I said. Yeah. You look nice. That ain't disrespectful. Even the kid wouldn't even get mad at no shit like that.
Hey, I heard some dudes saying that the other day too to these chicks. Talking about, damn, you talking back there.
Yeah. Now I heard women say that's disrespectful in front of her kids. Yeah. I heard women say that. Now, if I had said that, it would have been like, okay, you wrong. She said that it's this. She made it. The lady in that video made it look like it ain't cool to come up to me while I'm with my kid. I'm like, when do I come up to you? You always gonna be with your damn kid. You a single mother. Like, I don't get it.
Hey, I guarantee somebody else, you know what I'm saying? Somebody she might be, or either another day when she in a different mood, she ain't gonna be talking the same shit.
No, she used the kid as an excuse not to be interested in me. She wasn't interested.
Which is cool, you know what I'm saying? She got the right to do it.
Yeah, that's what I try to explain to dudes. But if you start being a simp or be this weak man saying you can't holler at her when her kid, tell me what's a good time to holler at her. Because you ain't going back to a crib. You don't live in a neighborhood. So what you going to do, knock on the door? I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might have an opportunity to get a woman.
I guess she's saying catch her when she without a kid.
Shit, that's going to be hard. I mean, you might can catch her without a kid. You might get the same fucking results, though. When she says she doesn't talk to guys in front of her kid, you should have finessed the situation and asked her for her snap. Now, I ain't asking no snap and IG. That's that shit I definitely ain't going to do. Cause Snap and IG,
that's what they doing. Hey, that's what they doing. That's what they doing these days. IG, Snap, Instagram, all this shit.
How old y'all think she was though? She was young, but she wasn't that damn young, was she?
What about? I don't
know if she was that young. She was in her 20s.
She about 30.
You said what?
No, she about 30.
Yeah. At the end of the day, I don't think I feel like every woman in the game in that IG, they won't about shit. You know what I'm
saying? The younger ones, like some of them real, they own their IG shit. Something like 19, 20, they own 18, 19, 20, they own their IG shit.
So if you holler at a woman, she try to give you her IG, do you think that's a win or a loss?
Well, like I said, that's 18, 19, 20-year-olds. So
okay. I holler at some young chicks, man. They ain't give me the phone no more. I don't want to hear that shit. I ain't got time for no IG and shit.
Yeah, I'm not even active on Instagram like that. I mean, I'm on there, but not like that.
He said I easily could have got a number through the DM. No, I tried that shit on one of my videos before. This chick gave me her Instagram. When I went to hit up her Instagram, she blocked my ass. That shit.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you why I don't like the Instagram. I ain't trying to be no fan. I ain't no fan.
Dom Newman said she liked the Simpson character. But my thing is, if you think you're going to get a number just by getting her DM, that's wrong. Because, like I said, this woman gave me Instagram. I went on there to hit up. I did it on purpose. I went on there and actually tried to follow her, and she blocked my ass. That shit does not work. If you don't get the number up first.
No, it do work for it do works for some people. Like I said, younger crowd, man.
Well, it ain't. Well, I'm speaking for myself then. When I went up to hit that woman up, she blocked my ass. I knew she wasn't feeling me when she gave me her Instagram. I'm like, man, you can't give me no.
How old was she?
She was younger chick, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I said.
Well, not all, even if a woman 38 give me her Instagram, I'm like, man,
like a woman 38, man, she shouldn't be giving on Instagram. She ought to know.
At the beach, that chick gave me her motherfucking Facebook. I knew she wasn't feeling me. Gave me no damn Facebook. The hell, you 38 years old, give me a Facebook. Come on, I'm just saying. Speaking for me, if a woman any age,
she went, Facebook different.
Now, sometimes Messenger is cool. you might can talk your way into messenger. I want the phone. I'll take a messenger and shit, but Facebook, I ain't cool with that shit. I'm just like, that's bullshit. That's just some shit to get you out their face. Like, I'm just saying, though, you know, like you said, with 18, 19, and 20, that shit might work. But for me, that shit ain't gonna work. I'm too old for that shit. But I mean, like I said, the woman in the video, I would like to catch. I wish I could have caught her on a good day. I still don't think she was just. I want her type though. That's all it was. No, majority of the time it's the lane to get her IG. But in that situation, it works because she wasn't going to give her number. She said she doesn't talk to me in front of kids. I'm telling you, man, it wasn't gonna work, bro. I'm telling you, I don't think that shit gonna work. And if you a dude she feeling, you might as well get her phone. I'm like, it don't make sense for me to waste my time to try to get her IG. If I had asked that chick for her IG, she would have been like, motherfucker, I had that feeling. She said she didn't want to give me the number. She told me,
you can't. You can't ask for the number then. Ask for IG. Then that shit ain't work.
She already told me she won't interact. I said something in the video. I can't really recall. I had to go back and look. And she said, well, you know, I ain't feeling you. She told me to my face. That's how the little argument started. And I just took it from there, you know, and got it more lively.
Man, if you ask for the IG at first, that's different.
You know, if you ask for the number, it's a rap on IG. That make you look deaf like, damn, I'll take the IG though.
Well, yeah. I mean, I seen some other cats on YouTube doing this shit, going around like, well, you can't get the number. Well, okay, shit, let me get the IG. Let me get Insta. I'm like, shit.
That shit ain't gonna work. And I don't mind giving my number too, but if she didn't want to give me her number, she ain't gonna take that chick didn't want to feel me, period. Like, I don't like giving my number to chicks either because that shit.
Well, like you said, either way, man, she could have been not feeling you, having a bad day, anything.
Yeah. I mean, we'll never know. But she wasn't my type anyway. I ain't like her attitude. Yeah, she was thick and all that shit. But I definitely like that. Like, all I'm saying, I seen a lot of dudes talking about, damn, she thick. What you do, Papa Pimp? I was like, okay. He said IG is less pressure. I don't understand that either, bro. Like, how is that less pressure? I thought you trying to put pressure on the chick and get her.
Well, I feel him on that. Like, it probably is less pressure because like you ain't gotta do it. Ain't, you know, you ain't gotta do no phone.
Yeah,
you ain't got the actual number. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
It probably is less pressure.
Yeah, for the person who feel it. For me, it ain't. For me, I want the phone number. Like, how I think it's bullshit to get. I think, okay, in my opinion, when I'm dealing with women, if I get the Instagram IG, I just gave up on her. I don't even want to talk to her. I don't even want to even waste my time with this shit. Cause I'm like, hold on, I'll take your IG. Every time a woman give me that IG, I don't even bother with this shit. I just put it in my phone and say, fuck it. Yeah. Cause I know she ain't bought shit if she give me some stupid shit like that. So that's the only reason it's less pressure, because you know you done took that L. I take them IG things as losses. I say, man, I lost today because she ain't trying to give me the number. I always take victories and give them the number. Not saying the number is the only thing, because a woman can flake on you on a number too. But I think I got a higher percentage chance of getting somewhere with a woman if she give me her number. I know and I'm speaking for myself right now. I know every time I took a woman Instagram, Facebook, or some shit, it ain't went nowhere. I took a couple of women, and these been older women. Every time I get that IG or Facebook, like a while back, I hollered this chick at Food Line. She was like Jamaican or African, straight. She didn't want to give me a number. She said, you can get my Facebook. She never accepted my friend request on Facebook. I can prove this shit. So it must just be me. It just be
what I'm saying. Like, you gotta look, man. You know, you gotta look at like me. The younger crowd, man, they are doing the Instagram and shit on a regular basis, though.
This one no younger chick, though. I understand what you talking about. This one no
that's Facebook. That's Facebook.
This one no younger chick, though. All I'm saying is, in my experiences, if I'm getting a Facebook, Instagram, I'm already writing her off as she ain't all shit.
Yeah, but they ain't, like I said, they ain't gonna be for everybody, because a lot of the young crowd doing the Instagram.
Yeah. I'm talking about for me. I'm speaking for me. I can't speak for the younger people. You had one strike.
Yeah, it ain't gonna work for you. You know what I'm saying?
No, it ain't. You had one strike against you if you're going to get her and got to play her by her rules. Unfortunately, in that situation, how was I playing by her rules though? I don't understand that either. Like, I'm confused on what you're talking about now. Like, what rules are you playing with? I'm going up to her. What rules? She ain't controlling the rules. She's not controlling the game. The game is called cold approach. So I'm going to this woman and I'm cold approaching her. It ain't her game. Playing her game is taking her IG and Facebook and shit. That's playing the game with a woman or giving you her number. Playing your game, okay, let's say your game is to get the IG, then you're playing your game. My game is to get the phone number. So when I take an IG, Facebook, or I'll be like, here's my number, I just played into the female's hands and I ain't gonna win that way. So my goal every time I talk to a woman is to get her phone number. So anytime I get anything other than a phone number, I lose because I'm playing the woman's game. Now, if your game is to get Facebook, Instagram, Messenger, and that's what your goal was from the beginning, you win because that's what you wanted. But that's not what I want, so I never win when I do that.
So what you have said?
You know what I'm saying? I noticed once you hit that emotional points, like making her laugh, smile, or react to some of the shit, that number is an easy layup. Yeah, if you're making a smile laugh, sometimes it can be. I agree with that, but not all the time. It just depends on the woman, though. Like, everybody got different experience. Like, you got this dude up here talking like, he get the Instagram to work for him. That's his goal, so he win every time he get the Instagram. I don't win when I do that shit because I take that as a loss because that's not my objective. AM9 is playing the woman's game. He don't know himself enough to play his game. You agree with that?
Huh? He
said AM 190 is playing the woman's game. He don't know himself enough to play his game. If that's what you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I ain't trying to play no woman's game. I play the game I'm gonna play when I go in there. Now you play to get the number, but in that situation, you gotta play her game because she says she doesn't talk to guys in front of her kids.
So okay. I understand what he's saying now.
Yeah, but he just talking about that one chick. All I'm saying is my game is to get the number. So how I don't get it though. Like we can have this argument all day.
Read it again. Nah, you play
we can have this argument all day though.
But in the situation, you gotta play your game because she doesn't talk to guys. Yeah, okay, I see what he's saying. Yeah, you do. In that situation, you will have to play a game.
Okay, what do you mean you gotta play a game?
Because she says she doesn't talk to guys in front of her kids. So that, you know what I'm saying? Then you move on to, I see what he's saying.
Yeah, I mean, you move on though. So you ain't gonna play her.
No, come on. Like, you saying you gotta play a game. Like, you might can still get somewhere.
So he's saying you're gonna pretty much have to play this role with her to get what you want, and that shit I don't think that's gonna work right there. In my opinion, if you gotta go out your way and play some type of game, do you win in that situation? I done shit like that before.
Yeah, I don't think that's what he was trying to say. I might be wrong, but I think he's trying to say that
I don't get it.
You gotta play her game as she really did. If she really don't talk to people in front of her kids, then you gotta try something else. If she really mean this shit.
Yeah, but what else can you try? Like, why would you keep even trying on some shit like that though? Like, okay, I get what he's saying. I'm understanding what he's saying. What I'm trying to say is that my perspective is why even play that type of game? Then you just falling for what she wanted at the end of the day. I don't get that though. I'm not understanding that. I still don't understand that. Maybe I'm stupid. I do not understand after you can't get the number to play around her game after she told you what she wanted and what she don't want. So that means you giving her the power to say, this nigga want me so bad, he'll play my fucking game. That means he ain't gonna go on by his business. He willing to take an Instagram or Facebook.
No, I'm saying, all right. No, I'm gonna give you a situation, right? What about for a chick? She really don't talk to guys around her kids. She don't even want to expose her kids to no guys. You know what I'm saying? So
then she gonna explain that to you, and then is she gonna explain that to you? It's like at that moment, she gonna say, "Well, I don't like talking to guys around my kid. We gotta do this another way or something." I mean, I don't know. You just ain't gonna never win. So that's just a bad situation anyway. So anyway, if that's truly the truth, that means going up to her period is just a waste of time. So why even waste your time going up to it? If that's the case, then like you ain't gonna never win that situation. Probably you got to catch her without her kids. What's gonna be the excuse next time you see her? And that might be an excuse for her. Like, I'm just gonna go on and say, man, we ain't got time for each other because I gotta play these type of games. I ain't got time for that. Because I understand that I have had women say I ain't gonna bring no man to my house, and I mean I understand what y'all saying. All I'm saying is when is a good time to holler at a chick if that's how she really feels.
Hey, for us to playing the woman's game, that's gonna put you at a disadvantage. But
yeah, you ain't gonna never.
If you willing to go there, it might pay off for you in the long run. You gotta put up some shit.
Most chicks don't bring kids around their guys. Yeah, that's different. You already got a number, and she don't want the goddamn
shit. I think far too many chicks
They
Bring your
do.
kids around the guys.
Yeah,
Hey,
you get some
I've been
fun.
around. Hey, I've been around too many kids. I mean, too many
Yeah, homie
chicks.
gets it. I don't get it. I mean, but that's cool if I don't get it though, because that's not like the way I run my game ain't like you run your game. I just don't get it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna waste my time like that. I already know what I want when I go out there and do what I do. And I'm trying to teach other men that's how you want to do. Like I said though, if you my age and you want to play this goddamn Instagram, Facebook bullshit, cool. If it works for you, like I might even take the challenge. Like I imagine, okay, let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all think that if I start doing in my videos, tell the women I want your Facebook, I want your Instagram? Do you
No,
think
they
that
ain't. No, we already established it ain't gonna work for you. You know what I'm saying? We
what
already
is, I
established
mean,
it.
I just want to see how the women react when I ask them that shit. I could just do a
Yeah,
reaction. I just want to see how they react if I even ask them that shit.
yeah, you
You
can
know,
do that
I'm
too.
talking about women that's my age though. I'm talking about asking these older women, like, man, shit, let me
Yeah,
get your
but you know what I'm saying
Facebook.
that's not yeah, it's not even not for you.
But that's
It's
pretty
not
much
even
what
for
he's
you.
saying though. He's saying that's the route he go in his work. He must be young.
Who said it?
AM 190.
How old is he?
I don't know. I mean, that's the route he sound like he's willing to take. That's the kind of game he played. I don't get how you play to win if you asking for Instagrams and shit, unless you young as hell. I don't get that one. Like I said though, man, you gotta fit where you fit it. I know ain't no guy that game don't help me. That bullshit don't help me. I looked at my success rate, and if anybody trying to follow, you follow that goddamn Instagram shit, you must be young. It might work for you. If you're a grown ass man, you better goddamn come with a better guy. I ain't never heard Player Supreme, Alpha Male Strategy, Mr. LeCar, Coach EO talk like that. And that's the type of dudes I be listening to. They don't talk about no shit like that. Like I just don't understand it. Maybe because you got to come up, and that's why y'all got to come up here and talk. I can't understand what you're talking about, and he do. You know, Prime understand. But if y'all come up here, I'm gonna drop this link. I want y'all to come up here and talk because I did not understand what the hell you talking about, bro. Y'all hit that link and come up here and talk and actually explain yourself. I might better understand you because I'm kind of confused right now what you're talking about. I understand what you're saying about the situation. The woman got the power and all that shit, but I'm still confused because my objective was to get the number. So end of the day, I lose if I play any other game than the one I was playing. Just like at the beach, though, you know what I'm saying? One of the chicks tried to give me a card and shit. I asked the chick to come on my show. You know what Tilda told me, my dude from South Carolina told me, he said she gonna want some money. So I hit up the day before the live, though, you know, on that card that chick gave me. And I asked the chick to come on the show. She was like, what I'm gonna get from it. And I said,
Yeah. Hey,
yeah, that
was an old whore. I'm talking about that was a real life whore though.
Yeah, I told her, I said, you can come on my channel and promote your motherfucking adult entertainment. She was like, nah, she good. She wanted me to pay her to come on my shit. Oh, you ain't that goddamn good to go on my, I ain't paying your ass, do shit. I asked for numbers. I'm saying that one situation, you got to play her game if you want her. I'm just saying that I get what you're saying, bro. I played a game where I tried to do the second route. That shit is not successful. You end up losing. I done that in dating women and stuff. Like I dated a woman one time. I played her fucking game. I did the weight game, played her game. Eventually, yes, I got some with her. I got somewhere with her, but it went so long without nothing. Pretty much, I was a simp sucker fool for sitting around with this woman playing her game for so long. She got the rest, chill, have a guy that's gonna listen to her and not have nobody with no expectations about sex or anything. Not saying that's everything. Like when you play a woman game, you're gonna lose in the long term, in my opinion. Because
I think he talking about short term though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't get it though. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? I do not understand it though. Like that's why he gotta give me a talk. Like you get it and I don't get it. So he could better explain it what he's talking about because I don't get it in the text. Now you saying that I'm gonna go ask for the number, but in this situation, I'm gonna reverse it and get a Facebook or Instagram. How's that a W for me? Like, tell me right now. I want to know how is I'm gonna get a W by asking for her Facebook.
Well, you're probably. I mean, you're probably not. You know what I'm saying?
I want to know how. I want to see somebody else do it. I want to see.
I seen them on YouTube. I seen them on YouTube doing it.
But this chick in her 30s. So you saying a 19-year-old gonna go up and finesse this 30-year-old woman out her number?
No, man. I seen young dudes do it for young chicks.
But see, what ain't making no sense is we're comparing a situation with 19-year-olds to a situation with a 38-year-old.
That's what I just said. That's why I said it ain't gonna work for you.
Okay, that's why I'm saying I don't understand what he's talking about. Then I don't get what he's saying. Then because he comparing two different situations. It don't make sense. Like in the day, we're just gonna argue because you understand what you're saying, but I'm saying something that's dealing with a situation with two older people. I don't get how you can finesse that around any kind of way. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think it would work for you.
Yeah, I just don't get it. I don't understand it either though. I know it won't work for me, but what I'm trying to understand is how is he saying that shit might work though? I don't get it. But I guess ain't nobody gonna hit the link today, you know what I'm saying? Shit. I might end this one early though, you know what I'm saying? Like a short live today.
Yeah, some people watching the game.
Yeah, I know. A couple of dudes told me they were watching the game and shit. You know what I'm saying? I think Golden State gonna take game one, and Boston might win that shit. But
shit, well, you might well, shit, go and spend some more game, man.
For a little bit more while, shit. Ain't nobody gonna come up here and talk. I'm getting my damn mouth getting dry.
Damn, man. Hey.
Ain't too much I can say. We arguing about some shit I don't understand, and when nobody get up here and talk about it. Like it's hard to argue a conversation if the other person ain't gonna come up here and talk. I'm reading. That's why text message is so confusing. If you want to get an understanding of what somebody talking about and how they saying it, you need to come up here and talk. It's kind of hard for me to understand this stuff. Like I don't know, some people can understand stuff, but I can't understand, and I gotta actually talk to somebody because I'm kind of confused on what he's trying to say. So I'm like, bro, come up here and talk. I want to hear your voice. I want to hear you get some conversation. Like I understand what you saying up here, Prime, because you actually breaking it down to me and we talking. I can understand. I can get a vibe from your feelings. I can't understand what he's talking about. I don't understand.
Yeah, I feel you, man. Hey, and then, this ain't coming up. So,
but I mean, I don't know that. I mean, pretty much like with that Pookie and Ray Ray stuff though. Some dude named Rip coming up. Pretty much like with that Pookie and Ray Ray stuff. What's good, bro?
My bad. Okay, what's up?
Chilling, man. What's good with you?
Not much, man. What y'all talking about? Pookie Ray Ray?
Yeah, we were talking about Pookie Ray Ray.
What's your definition of Pookie and Ray Ray?
Shit, like he said, there's some niggas that's in prison and shit, niggas in the streets. Pretty much some street niggas.
Okay. Now it depends on age. You always got to identify by age, you know. When you're talking about from, high school and early 20s, that's a different mindset than after the babies come in the 30s and 40s and 50s. That's a whole different mindset once they realize that ain't gonna work out too well.
So shit, I know some damn poopies in their 40s.
No. I'm talking about the women. I'm talking about the women.
Oh, the women change
up.
up.
The women change up. What they attracted to is gonna change once some bills start stacking up. And once he gone for a long period of time and he's always locked up and all that kind of stuff, it's gonna change. If it doesn't change. Sometimes
so you're saying change. Pretty much you're saying she changing for the reasons of him not having money and being locked up. So that means that the next dude who get with her gonna get used. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, the dude who gets with her the next time is gonna be a different kind of dude. So in general, it's usually a different type of dude. She wants quote unquote stability and consistency. Hear those words, consistency, and all these kind of things. Because it's going to be a little bit different. Now, it depends on the kind of woman we talking about, because some of them hard-headed. So it's going to be about 3-4 dudes that run through there that this dude's locked up at San Quentin. This dude is over here. This dude is over here. They sometimes they don't learn. And that's okay. That's all right with me. But I'm not worried about Pookie and Ray Ray. Pookie and Ray Ray can do their thing. Nah. The kind of women I'm looking for, they really don't care. They ain't never liked them. But in general, a lot of them did when they were younger. Now, when you're younger, Pookie, only so far you can go, when you're a teenager. But
so what you guys say about, like you said, like they end up in prison. What about the ones that's Pookie and Ray Rays that ain't staying in prison? They got money.
So if he's a street dude, but he's like, but he's getting paper, that's all they care about at that point. I mean, they don't care how it comes in. Not necessarily, but I think there's a place for all different kinds of dudes. I think once you're established and you got the money that you need, you'll be all right. That's the real big thing. Once you get the money that you need, you'll be all right. Either way, I ain't worried about them. I ain't going to prison. Y'all can keep that. Right. So I mean, I think that a lot of young guys get confused as to what it is that's causing them not to have the success that they want with women. Some of them think that they need to halfway beat a woman to get her to do what he wants her to do.
Yeah, that means you got to force her though. You got to beat
Yeah,
her.
yeah, and so they think they have to go that far, But in general, it's like if you kind of confident about what you got going on, they just love to be into something. One thing about them Pookies, sometimes they got stuff going on. They can ride in the front seat, they can ride, and he dropping off work, picking up work, da 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 da. They just like him doing stuff and making money and da 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 and being into action,
And
and
Throne
sometimes.
said, yeah, she's an educated woman, but she's also an unwed mother. She got knocked up running with Pookie and Ray Ray in her younger days.
Yeah, that's what happens,
Somebody gonna lose. I think the man lose in them situations, unless that's where he want to be. That's what you really want to be at, then it's cool. But if you don't really want to be there, okay, let's say this woman didn't want you back in the day. She didn't like your type of guy. You done went and got your life together. You straight, and now you go back to this woman who has failed at finding the right type of man. Then she get to have you. That's not fair. But at the same time, if that's what you want, it's fair. Like, I don't get mad if a dude choose that type of woman, but that's your life. I'm definitely not gonna run around here with a woman. I know she ain't feeling my type, and she only taking me now because she like, damn, I can't goddamn fuck with these guys. They ain't got nothing going for themselves. You should have been fucking with the right guy from the get go. Like, a lot of men ain't standing up for themselves.
Yeah, I think so. I think a lot of dudes, they had a problem. One of the things I've noticed is you can always tell who knew who the. One of the things I've always heard was like, oh, I didn't know there was guys like this out here and all this kind of stuff. I'm like, well, if you know the quarterback of your high school football team, you might want to know who the smart dude is in the classroom too.
True.
And most can name their quarterback, but not the valedictorian.
I'm gonna say one thing. Do you watch this chick name? This is chick show named Melly Monaco or whatever her name. I can't.
Yeah.
She had a dude on her show. It was on World Star.
Yep.
He messed himself up. It wasn't even because he was nerdy. He was talking about grades and shit. That chick, we ain't gonna even say that chick wanted a Pookie and Ray Way. She just didn't want him. You over there talking about you made a 98 on the test score, bro. This
right.
is a dating channel.
He let off with the wrong information. See, you gotta achieve, but you don't necessarily have to kind of talk about each achievement. A better achievement would be, yeah, my plans are this or that, and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that, and sit on your masculine frame and be confident in what you've done. They don't want to know the play-by-play. They just want to know if you got there or not. Don't nobody care about the day-to-day.
And another thing, he should have listened to after he got off. She said he never talked about himself. See, he better have paid attention to what she said so he can learn from that shit. Because she wanted to hear more about him, not his school and his grades. It wasn't a turn on. I could look at her face and tell she wasn't turned on. But maybe if he had came off like, talking about himself, I think he would have got further with her, maybe.
At that point in his career, that is him. That's 15, 16 hours a day. That's you. You ain't got no hobbies. You gonna be a physicist. You gonna be a nuclear physicist. You gonna study. You gonna be in the books. So you ain't got time to be what's on World Star Hip Hop and what's on the TV and what's cool and playing 2K. And we ain't got time for that. We out here getting to it. Now you can lay up later on in your 30s, but when he's in his 20s, he's in grind mode. That's one of the things that KS was saying, Kevin. That's what he was saying a lot. Like, your 20s is grind mode, man. You can't be out here all the time. And you're gonna miss some opportunity. You know what's true? You're gonna miss a whole lot of opportunities. But I don't think she's anything to really be sad about. Like,
no.
I saw her grooving with the other dude afterwards. Like, there was this dude that was on afterwards, and he was definitely Pookie Ray Ray. And I was like, I watched the whole thing, and I was like, maybe she just ain't the one, maybe she just ain't the one for him. Because, later on, like you were saying, this is what I was saying. Like you were saying with, he kind of looked like Russell Wilson, like a mini Russell Wilson.
Okay.
Did he not? Light-skinned, little curl hair, little all that stuff. Talk just like him. And
I
Russell's
think
the same
like
way.
I
10
think
years
the
from now,
first I think the first dude, if he hadn't brought no grades, like okay, I went to school too, but I definitely wouldn't have got on no dating show talking about no grades. It's
Yeah,
got to
hey,
be
I
something.
think even if he hadn't brought no grades, she won't feel
she
him.
won't go pick him. He wasn't
Nah.
exciting. He ain't doing nothing. For them. I'm not saying for us, but I'm saying for them. He ain't doing nothing. He's out
All
here
right.
studying. That ain't sexy. I'm just gonna be real with you. That ain't sexy.
To certain women, some women. This dude said, "Do
Some,
y'all qualify for the chick you want?"
I guess so.
I don't be
I
looking for
don't
no.
know.
I don't be looking to qualify. I just be looking at, you know what I'm saying. I don't know about that. I don't be looking for that. When I go for
I'm
women,
like,
I
I
don't
don't
look and
know
see.
what that means. You
That's
know,
like saying if you say something like that, it's like saying, dude, it's like you giving her the upper hand to say if you
Hey,
qualify her for her. That's
hey,
what
do
I'm
she
saying.
qualify for me?
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. I ain't looking
Hey,
for her
hey,
answer.
yo, Gotti got this song. You disqualified.
Yeah. Now, if you go up to a woman saying, "Do I qualify for her?" There ain't no. I don't know. That's not gonna go too good.
yeah, I think you need to stand on your square, and I think things will work out for you just fine. If she ain't for you, she ain't for you. Not everybody is for everyone, and that's okay. Move on. You know, I think if you're just doing productive stuff, you'll be fine. If you're doing something productive, you'll be all right.
Right. But you know what though? I mean, it depends. Like I remember when I was going to school, I was telling women what I went to school for, and some women was like, I know one woman said something about that's money. Some women be looking at that money, they try to use your
I'm
ass. Not all
trying
the
to
time,
tell
it's
you,
not gonna turn them off though. Some of them gonna get
nah,
turned on.
Yeah, but you didn't go into detail about them.
right. That's what I'm
No,
trying
no,
to
I
say.
didn't. I didn't. Hell no, 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 I
If he
didn't.
was like, "Oh, I'm a student, I'm studying nuclear physics, but I really enjoy," if he was like, I don't know, skateboarding would have been better
Right,
than
right, right.
his grades.
Maybe
You
he
know,
need
I
to learn a little
snowboard. You want to
game.
come snowboarding with me? Da, 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 da. See how exciting that is now? Oh, he gonna take me snowboarding. Yeah, that's a whole different thing. Even if he, ain't gonna ever take you snowboarding, that's part of the game.
He is
But a
part of
lot
the
of dudes
game.
don't really know like it's excitement. You know what I mean? Go take a walk in the park versus like I'd really enjoy getting to know you while we stroll in the park. Maybe we should get some ice cream while we're at the park. Now it's a little bit different than just me and you walking down the path on the thing. It's a different thing. Get to know one another on a deeper level. Da 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 da. You gotta use your little
Well, it
sexy.
depends though. Now, if you go down the park, some women like that part. I want women date on the park now. Don't hurt me though.
Yeah,
I just
yeah. I think so. I think that's fine. Hey, like I said, you ain't gonna work for everybody. I don't know. I ain't never taken a woman to the park, but I have definitely, you know, I don't know. We've definitely done some BS, gone to a festival, just walk out around the festival, da 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 da. It's
yeah,
simple
that's
stuff,
fun too. Yeah, that's cool too. I'll do that. I try
I
to
don't
go
think you gotta
places.
be expensive.
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes people go to places and complain about how much money they spend, but you ain't have to take them there. Like you the man, you supposed to choose where you want to go. Like I told a woman a while back, this is like I think it might be last year. I said something about going to the park. She was like, "Nah." Then she started making excuses about her allergy, and I was just like, "Well, you ain't feeling me then because what the fuck?"
Hey, well,
Like,
if you, I bet you had you told her you was going to this nice restaurant, she would have been about it.
And that's
exactly.
the thing. That's
She
the
wanted me to suck out. Like I was like, "You don't want to go to the fucking park?" Like, man, it's
then
okay.
she ain't for you. That's okay. And that's fine. I don't know why.
But I'm gonna tell you something. She gave me choosing signals is why I hollered. So she was feeling me. She just thought she could goddamn tell me what we was gonna do, and that's when we had to separate. Like, hold up now, if we can't do what I want to do, then we ain't gotta do it at all. Cause you know what I'm saying.
Right.
You came at me, so it's cool though. She want a person she can run over top of, and I ain't gonna tolerate it. Like, I ain't seen nothing wrong with going to the park. Now, if she really had allergy problems, I might have helped her. I understand. We'll go somewhere else, but she wanted to do what she wanted to do, and some women are like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's okay. That's all right. Just move on, And that's the thing. I think a lot of dudes like feed into it, and they would do what she asks you to do. The problem is that like when you feed into that, every other every other chick wants that same thing. Oh, he took this last guy. Oh, you want to take me Applebee's? No, I don't go to Applebee's. I go to Ruth Chris. Like, dang, I ain't going to no Ruth Chris, but somebody will, and then
Yeah,
that's her new standard. That's her new standard. That's the problem.
yeah.
And so,
If she can get them Ruth Chris dates, then but I know some women know some dudes ain't gonna take them there. They know that.
they know it. They know it. They know they ain't gonna get none of that. So, you know, hey, have fun. it's great. I always tell dudes, a lot of dudes make jokes about your age or whatever, and I'm like, bruh, you don't know. It's better. The older I get, the better it gets. You get to the age where you can date the mama or the daughter. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right, right.
That's this is great. It is great. I'm telling you, my 30s have been amazing. It's been good. So I don't know. Keep doing what you're doing and continue to you know be out there. But hey, I think Pookie and Ray Ray are a figment of a lot of dudes' imaginations. Dudes who kind of talk like that dude who was on that World Star thing. He thinks that that's the reason why he wasn't picked, and the reason why he wasn't picked was because dude doesn't know how to
Just
talk
ain't.
about himself. Other than his achievements academically, scholarly, they just want to know what you're into, what you like to do.
But you know
That's
what's so
what they
crazy about that Pookie and Ray Ray thing? What if you meet a woman who ain't feeling Pookie or Ray Ray or your geek or your nerdy ass? Then whose fault is it then? Like at the
yeah.
end of the
Go
day,
get
I
a new
feel
woman.
sorry for the men who feel like they're losing to them guys.
Get you a new woman. Shit, they ain't the only woman out there. Get you a new woman. They'll be all right.
Hey, some women do this shit too. Talk about their achievements.
They
Like
do,
you gonna be impressed by it. Like you give a damn.
but most dudes ain't gonna stop talking to her. They're gonna take this shit just to try to get what they want. But yeah, it do be boring to hear somebody talking about their damn achievements. But
Yeah, and
so let me
it's
ask
kind of
y'all a
it comes off
question.
as
What could that dude have said to that woman? Y'all said she won't feel him anyway. It might have could have went a little bit longer if he had a different conversation, I think.
yeah. I mean, it comes off as braggadocious. One thing that's real true is that if a girl finds out versus if you tell her, I think one of the things is her finding out is a much bigger stunt than you telling her, right? Oh, okay. I keep my stuff low key. And when she finds out, she's like, "Ooh," she's excited now. You know what I mean? I'm like, well, yeah, I'm going on a trip next week. I don't say where, I don't do any of that stuff. But she asks questions, she gonna find out. You know what I mean? I don't really go that deep. I just be like, I'm in school, I'm doing this thing, da da da, I like this, whatever it may be. But when she finds out, now she's excited. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, oh, hey, I got a Lambo. But if you like want to ride in the car, and she's like, and then she get to the car and it's a Lambo. I was like, that's a whole different story. And a
So
lot of
have
dudes,
you ever
and
been in
I'm
that
just using
situation?
Lambo. I'm not,
You
I'm
been in
not
that
serious about,
situation before?
huh?
Have you ever been in that situation before?
Oh, of course. I'm like, oh, I got a little business or whatever, we talk maybe like 2 weeks or whatever, right? I'm like, oh, I gotta stop by work. I pull up to the
All right,
business.
all right.
My
Let me
name
ask
is
you
on
a
the
question
note.
though. Let me ask you this question: what if you dating a woman and she never knew what you was driving the whole time? She never knew if you was driving. She don't even know what you drive. Y'all
Yeah.
just meeting up at different spots, and she feeling you anyway. To the
Yep.
end of the day, a lot of them don't care. But then if you put it out there, it's different. You
Yeah.
might have been already got what you wanted from the chick by the time she find out what she got.
Exactly. Exactly.
So
I
that's
don't
why
tell
you
them.
shouldn't even bring that type of stuff up.
I don't even tell them. I'm like, I gotta go to work. They don't know what I do. They don't know none of that stuff. But once they start feeling me and start asking questions, see, when girls start asking questions about you, they want to know something. They questions is a big thing. Hey, so
I mean, they like
I
you.
heard. What'd you say?
I mean, they like you. Then they ask you a
Yeah,
question.
man. That means they like you because it's like they trying to get to know you because otherwise they're just trying to be impressed. But man, when you
I'm gonna tell you though, it was this
uh,
woman I was dating one time, and I just found out like through like us dating that we really weren't gonna work out. And so as we started not going in the right path and want to talk to each other, she started talking about my religion, what I believe in. I started thinking in my head like that's cool. She didn't give a damn about what I believed. I could have been an atheist. She didn't care about none of that shit until it started not going right. Like, okay, these questions are important now. Like, okay, you didn't care
Hey,
about that.
hey, I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. I'm about to get on this road right quick.
All right, I'm gonna holler at you, bro.
Yeah.
but yeah, no, they don't care until they get to that point. Like,
I mean, they care, but she didn't care. You know what I'm saying? Like she might have cared, but she was so into me, like I don't even. I'm not gonna worry about that right now.
I mean, they talk about what's the one they always talk about astrology signs and all that kind of stuff. Like
Yeah.
that don't matter when she feeling you. No, nobody ever asks those questions when they feeling you. You know what I'm saying? Nobody care about that. Oh, I don't date Leos because of this. I don't date Virgos because of this. I don't date Aquarius because of that. They don't care. They don't know who any of these people's signs are. So it's all good.
But at the end of the day, yo, I think a lot of men just need to find somebody who for them to like. You know, we talk about it all the time, though. That's finding who is for you, though. But I think a lot of guys limit themselves. Like, if you a guy that's sitting around talking like guys say stuff about me, they might say this about me or that about me. You think about at the end of the day, you sitting up here talking about this man, but he winning. I'm doing stuff, and I'm not on here to be bragging or outdo nobody. That's not what I'm trying to do. My goal is just to help other men who might want to learn something, who might need the confidence. But the men that sit back up here and find things to say about me, they're the ones losing because I can't see you getting anywhere with a woman when you're talking down on me and I'm the one getting women. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I think I think some dudes need to do what you're doing. And one thing that they need to do that you're doing is and I'm gonna say it, and I'm just gonna say it. They need to practice on the ugly ones too.
Yeah.
Because if you practice on ugly ones, you're gonna be all right. Because if you can get through the ugly ones, you can practice and get to know like what works and what doesn't work.
That's what Players Supreme said, a starter bitch. You gotta have, you can't, if you can't, I feel like this though, don't get it wrong. Everybody got a type. If you can't pull the chicks that don't look good, damn sure you ain't gonna pull the ones that look good.
You're right. You're right.
I don't think so.
I agree. I think you got to practice a little bit and get good with your flow and how you gonna speak with her and you after a while you're gonna get better and better and better. You know what I mean? But it takes a lot of striking out. You know.
But I also say this too though. I think it gets to the point to where you look at every woman as the same. And I think that even I got to get better at that too. When you start looking at these women, like I ain't got to the point now when I walk up to a woman, I don't see her as being like them. I still notice this woman look better than the other one. That's just human nature. But I get to the point I don't separate them by their looks. That's when the game gets easier because you're walking up to this woman who might be fine as hell, and you're looking at her like, oh, she's just another chick. That's when you get the confidence to know you can go over there and have a conversation with her and you're not intimidated her by her looks because at the end of the day, once you start having that conversation with her, her looks go away because you just think in your head, like, I'm just trying to get this chick. Yeah, you might get the number, then you think back in your head like, damn, she was straight. But some of these guys are looking at that woman and they're putting on a pedestal so high that they can't get her because they are intimidated of her looks, and that's why they keep losing. But they say that's what they want. It can't be what you want, and you're scared of it. If you're scared of it, you better stay away from it because you can't get something you're scared of.
No, you're right. You're right. No, a lot of dudes really, really talk a good game, but when it comes time to actually go out here and speak with a woman that they're interested in, that's when they have trouble. They start fumbling and bumbling. Exactly. And I think you're right. I think you need a lot more practice, a lot more time, just talking to women in general. Yeah, get comfortable with them, and you'll be all right. And then a lot of dudes. Let me say something. A lot of dudes do it inappropriate times. That's the thing that gets me. Like, dudes at worst times in the world to be talking to women. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I think cold approach is probably one of the best ones. You know, I really don't think clubs are a good place. Because you'll never know what that person really is and who that person really is in that kind of situation. They look their best. That's another thing. I mean, you get them outside the club.
I think like a club and a bar, it's a place. You know, when you go to a club and a bar, that's what you're going there for. Sometimes people going there for that. So it could be easier. But I think it is harder when you're going out to Walmart and Targets and different places because those women ain't thinking about that, but they are open to. I've proven that when you see these women out and about, they are open to get dating you if you have the right type of game, or not even the right type of game. If you're not scared, it's nothing wrong with going to clubs and bars because you know when you go there, that's what those women are looking for. But at the same time, don't never take that out of the game that you can't get them other times too. You should add that to your game and say, shit, I can pull women when I'm not at a club and a bar too. That's what other dudes doing.
Right. Dudes doing, and I do think it's harder at the club just because there's a lot more competition. Dudes are all hollering at the same time. Yeah. And it's and when she's out, defenses are down a little bit further down than they are when you're at the club, because when you're at the club, man, it's like it's everybody trying to holler. Some dude trying to touch on her. Some dude as she go to the bathroom, and dudes are trying to holler. Ayo, red dress. Ayo, red dress. You know what I'm saying? They doing that the whole time, and it gets annoying. So I think it's better if it's just a situation.
And another thing is, I think guys need to practice on having that mindset. I don't care where I'm at. I can pull a woman. And then you will be strong enough to know that you can pull a woman. And then you might find what you're looking for, because you might be looking for a wife. If you can't get a woman, how you gonna find a wife? So make yourself confident. Like I went to the bike weeks. I knew I was gonna pull a woman out there because I can pull them out here where I'm at. It was no difference because women are the same everywhere. I don't care if I went. Yeah, I went to bike week.
Black Bike Week down in Myrtle Beach.
Yeah, I went down there.
I've been down there.
It was all right. I did it mostly for footage, but I mean, I pulled some women out there. They were harder on the strip because they were like the mall and shit. They
were man, the strip is hard because, like I said, all the dudes, what are they doing on the strip?
Oh, they
stunning with their vehicle, trying to holler at the chicks who walking by on the strip.
So you know, there was one guy out there. He hollered at everything. I'm talking about, man. He hollered at 100 women that day. And I heard women coming down talking about, dude, yo. So it is hard on the strip. But what I was trying to tell dudes is, I don't care where you going in the world. If they got a convenience store, a grocery store, a mall, or somewhere while you shop at, you can pull you a woman. I don't care if you in Africa. If you can't get no woman, it's something wrong. I can go to Africa right now, and I can go to whatever stores they got. If I see a woman, I can holler at them and pull her. Because them same women come over here to our country.
Yeah, they do. You know, you be all right. You can be.
What I'm trying to tell these dudes is, let's get in the mindset of thinking you can get women anywhere, and the game gonna get a lot easier. And then you're gonna be like, man, I can pull women anywhere. I ain't worrying about nothing.
Yeah. You can pull women anywhere. I think that's
how you're supposed to feel. That's how a man should feel. I think you ain't gotta. And I'm not trying to promote people to go out here and just be promiscuous or anything. But all I'm saying is, you a man, you should be able to not have a problem. You should not worry about. Like, first of all, you shouldn't be worrying about that anyway. You should be trying to fix yourself, better your life. But if you're out here in the dating game and you're ready to date, you should not be worrying about rejection. You shouldn't be worrying about Pookie and Ray. All you should be worrying about is you and your focus and what you got in mind and what you worked on. Like, when I work on my game, when I walk out the house, I already have that mindset on what I want, what I'm going to say, what I'm going to do, and what's going to work for me. If it don't work that whole day, I just take that loss that day and I come out and do the same thing again. It's going to work.
Oh, yeah. And there's going to be some L's along the way. I think a lot of dudes think it's going to be smooth sailing. Like, it'll be all right. I think a lot of dudes just have a lot of trouble with this. You know, a lot of times, I think dudes like see almost like Instagram, like a highlight reel, like, oh, this dude get all the women, you know. And I'm glad that you put up sometimes when like they say no, because that's what's gonna happen. You know what I mean? Okay. Sometimes these women are gonna say no, and you gotta be okay with that and be like, all right, cool, all right, let me go across. You just go right across the other side of the stove.
Yeah, it don't matter. I mean, I hollered at the same woman. She told me, you said that to me the other day. I was like, damn, I can't tell because you got a mask on. I'll be like, okay, I'll take that law. I'll laugh about it and move on. It don't. What I'm trying to say, it don't bother my self-esteem, and I think it bothers some of these guys' self-esteem to get shot down and shit like that. So I understand.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. No, that's a smooth move. You know, she say, "Oh, you said that to me today." Be like, "Oh, it's still true." You know what I mean? You know, your eyes are still beautiful. You know what I mean?
She didn't get mad. She just thought like, "Damn, this mother said this shit again." Like,
hey, that means it's really true because every time I say it, I'm saying it to you, and you know that'll work real well. I think a lot of times, and all of us got a different way. I think that's one of the things you were talking about too. Is like with these practices, you got to learn what works for you, because I think a lot of dudes don't know what works for them. Like me, I come off on like a goofy tip, and so I come from the goofy side, and it works for me real well because I'm like, I play this up a little bit. I play a little aloof to what's going on, like I ain't trying to holler. So I'll say something that maybe like makes it seem like I'm disqualifying myself, kind of.
Right.
And so therefore she's like her guard comes down a little bit because I'm like, I'll make fun of something I said, or I said the wrong thing, and I'll just say, wait. Oh, my bad. And she's like, that's the worst pickup I've ever heard. You want to hear some more? You can hear some more tonight. They get it after that. Now they know that I'm like, I fail up. That's what I'm trying to say. I fail up.
You said you were saying something about you on the goofy side. Like I remember when I was like in school and stuff, and you know, people got into smoking weed, drinking as we got older. Even through high school and college, or even to that time period when I was younger than I am now. And I heard people tell me. I remember one time I was at a cookout at some people's house, my family's house, and some dude over there. He was like, "You drink, you smoke," and I was like, "Nah, I really don't do either." And he was like, "Man, you gonna be." He said it's gonna be hard to get women. And I was like, right then, I knew in my head, like, no, that's not true, bro. I said, you were talking about certain type of women. So I stuck to what I believed in because I knew he didn't know what the hell he was talking about. Because why I gotta be drunk? Like, yeah, drinking and smoking will relax you and make you confident. But if you ain't got no game, you got no game. So I proved to people, and I knew he wasn't telling the truth because I had been around different people. I'm not sure what his environment was, but I'm pulling women who drink and smoke, and they knew I didn't smoke and drink. So at the end of the day, I think it didn't matter because a woman gonna either be interested. I mean, I remember when I used to work at this job, I used to come in with my book bag on my back because I came from school, and women still was trying to talk to me. So I didn't never let another person tell me I had to be somebody else. Because I remember one time I tried to be somebody else, and this dude said, "Man, that ain't you." And then I knew, like, yeah, you're right, that ain't me. So I kept being myself. I'm not saying I was a nerd or a geek, but I was in school. I'm gonna wear the book bag on my back if I'm coming from school to work. Because I was gonna do my homework while on break at my job. Women was coming up to me like, "What you studying?" Because they were actually feeling me. So if these dudes be their selves, you'd be surprised what women really like. In the day, if they like you and they think you attractive, they don't give a damn if you studying neuroscience or what.
Yeah, I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters at all. I think one of the things that you're saying was like on the goofy tip, it's always like I try to I don't really drink that much. I definitely don't smoke. So it's like I don't know. I think a lot of those things are just easy because those are group activities, right?
Yeah, they
So
agree. Yeah.
those are easy group activities that dudes can do. So people take the easiest route. That's the easy route rather than like, hey, I need um help me with this idea, or hey, my cool one is, hey, I'm redoing my house.
Right.
I need to pick out furniture, right? So we just go on furniture shopping.
Right.
That's a date. Boom. She loves it because we sitting there. I'm making jokes about like, hey, you feel comfortable in this bed? You like the way this room look? You know what I'm saying? Like, I want you to be able to walk in and say, "Ooh, I'd really like to get fucked in here." So pick the
Right.
couch
Right.
that you like the best.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And now we're just talking. Now I've got the sexual play going, and we're talking, and we're out and about, and she sees that I can interact with other people, and we've done all this for free. I'm killing two birds with one stone. I'm getting a woman's opinion on my stuff. I'm getting feedback instantly. She knows who I am. She knows how I handle myself around people. She got extended time with me, and now we're like, all right. And now I've also done sexual play, so now I got that out the way too. So now, like when it comes time, I'm like, well, you remember when we was back over at the place? You said this couch was gonna get it. So does it work or does it not work? And she's like, oh yeah. And you play on each other and you get to know, like you get to push boundaries and stuff like that easily. I mean, that's just a simple one because I have that going on right now. But
Right.
other things that are going on is like, I don't know, I gotta do business ideas, I got stuff like that. And I run them by it, you know what I mean?
Right.
And oftentimes they're like real cool. Like I'm selling a house right now. I'm like, well, I don't know if I want to redo the floors or not. We're just talking about nothing. But to her, she knows. Look, I done secretly done this. She knows I got a house. She knows
Right.
I'm. she knows
It's
I'm
like
selling.
when you were saying earlier about dudes like taking the easy route. Definitely, if let's say I was into smoking weed or selling weed, definitely if a woman tell me to come over and match a blunt, I'm not saying that's all the time she want to fuck with you, but it's an opportunity for you to try to holler.
Right.
We know that. We know that type of stuff. But I mean, this is like if a woman told me one time she wanted to come home and study with me. I already knew what the fuck she wanted to do. You want to go home and study with me? We don't give a damn about what I'm studying. So you can use anything to your advantage. When a woman willing to come to your house and study with you and she ain't got nothing to study,
Exactly.
you know what it is.
Exactly. I mean, I've worked on a couple of things. One of the things I worked on is just working on little stuff like I told y'all last time I have a housekeeper, so
Right.
I've been using that and that's been real good for me to keep my house up or whatever, so that when I'm always ready for them to come over. The other
True.
thing that I like to do is I like to I've been working on cooking. I've learned women more than men. Man, you can cook. shoot, and cooking saves me a whole bunch of money when it comes to
It do.
going out on a date. You know what I'm saying? I could do all that for half the price, you know? So that kills two birds with one stone. Now she at the house. She got food. She full. She's satisfied. She's happy. You know what I mean? And she knows I have those skills. And none of that happened. And none of that is like with a ulterior motive. You know what I'm saying? It's there because I'm already that dude. I was going to cook anyway. I just make double the amount.
Right.
You know, like it's a skill I can use if it's you or another chick. It's a skill I can use if I don't get a chick. If I'm over here just by myself, so it's like
and you got her comfortable with you too.
Yep. Now she comfortable. She see me cook. Now because women love to see a man do something.
Right.
You know, most of the women I've been with, they really love. One of the things they really love is when I come over the house. See, I hear a beeping smoke detector. I already got some 9 volts in the car. I go grab a 9 volt, put it up in the smoke detector. She's like, "Dang, thank you. You fixing random. I mean, this is a $3 thing. Takes me about 5 minutes, but it ingratiates yourself into their mind because they're like, dang, he really care about me. You know, he really care about what's going on. He ain't just come over here to beat. He fixing stuff and all that kind of stuff. I don't push nothing. I don't push nowhere. I kind of just stay to myself when it comes to like going over a girl's house. I don't really try to like push it any direction. I try to keep it real respectful, real nice.
True.
You know, so that's part of like what I do in that situation.
And then a lot of times too, like, you know, I heard a lot of dudes saying they don't got this, they ain't got that. I'm on an alpha male strategy talking about he was living in the basement of somebody's house, family member, and he said he was getting all the women. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't saying that you want to struggle. It's definitely tougher when you're struggling. But if you can't do nothing about your situation, you got to work with what you got. I don't care if you're catching the bus every day. It's somebody who might be some woman who like you, bro. You just don't know.
This is a great place because now you both know where y'all stand. Y'all both ain't got no cars, so
right.
You know?
but even if she do got a car, like all I'm saying is not saying it's a good or a bad situation because everybody got their situation. Just don't let your situation make your life like, damn, I can't do nothing because of this. That's like saying because you ride the bus, you can't get a job. It's people getting on the bus getting a job every day.
Every day.
You ain't getting no women because you riding the bus. It ain't because of the bus, motherfucker.
No, it ain't because of the bus. It ain't because of the bus. It ain't because of you ain't. And I would say this before. I was like, I'm not saying 5 feet tall, but it ain't because you 5'7" or whatever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't because of that. It ain't because you big. You know what I mean? I shoot. Big dudes is in. Wear your hoochie daddy shorts and be out here. Big dudes is in. You know what I'm saying? But somebody out here asked, how do I approach them? So usually I try to crack a joke. So if I've approached a couple women, one at the recently, one at the gas station, right? And she had come in, she was like arguing with him over her numbers, like the lotto numbers. And you know, she was like, man, I don't got my numbers, and they hit it last week. And I was like, you know what? I hit the lottery too. I'm, you know, and she's like, really? You hit the lottery? I'm like, yeah, I hit the lottery. It was only for a few dollars, you know, and you know, as the conversation goes on, I'm just like, nah, that was BS. I didn't win no lottery. I was just trying to talk to you real quick. That is enough because now that I got her attention, we talking about whatever it is. That's probably the simplest pickup I've ever had because I got her attention. Now we talking about you know, throwing her my number, I'm just cracking jokes. I comment on whatever she got on, you know. I'm like, oh, you got the flip-flops today, huh? Where were you going? And she's like, you know, I'm going to the pool. Are you going to the pool? I was like, yeah, we got a pool at my spot, but you know, I ain't been in this year. She's like, I'm like, and I was wearing my little hoochie daddy shorts. I'm like, she's like, oh, you got hoochie daddy shorts on? I was like, yeah, I got my little hoochie daddy shorts on. Right. I was trying to pick up somebody like you. He, yada yada yada. Number digits coming over Friday. So you know that's how it be.
Yeah, it be like that though. I mean, you know what I'm saying. Whatever your intentions is, sometimes you gotta play. Sometimes it takes longer to get them though. I mean, you know, if you want to get into the game after you get the number, definitely it takes more if you want to get the woman to actually sleep with you or date you or be a girlfriend. The number is the beginning process or whatever, Instagram, Facebook, whatever you're doing to get her to communicate with you. That's just the first step. Definitely a deeper game than that. But
I told good dudes, do not take the Instagram because now she's just gonna add herself. I always tell them I have them message you on. If you're gonna get the Instagram, she got to message you on the Instagram.
Right.
If you do it through the other way, it goes into the spam folder. But if she messages you on the Instagram, then it will never go. It won't go to the spam folder the next time she talks to you. These are like little things that I think a lot of dudes don't understand. Like they get the handle, and I'm like, no. It'll go to the spam folder. She'll forget about you in 2 days. But if you message her, if she messages you on there and you message back, then now y'all have a conversation going, and it won't go to the spam folder. It goes straight into her inbox. So that's one thing that a lot of dudes.
Another thing people I learned too is like you gotta respect that when you get that woman's number, she might have a busy life.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta respect that too, because like she might not be able to do things right away with you. So that's something you're gonna have to, take into consideration. She might be like, man, I'm busy, I can't chill this week. It might be next week. You either gonna take it or leave it.
Yeah, and you can fit that in. That's easy. The hard part, I think, for a lot of dudes is that time in between, because now you got to fill that with conversation. You got to fill that with attention. You got to fill that just so you can stay. I'm not saying you got to talk to her every day, because I definitely don't talk to her.
You got to talk to her,
but you got to talk to her at some point. You got to keep the communication up, even if it's every other day with a funny meme. You got
to understand also, it's a possibility she might stop fucking with you in that time period too.
Oh, that happens too. But you already got another one in the lineup. See, you should just stop there. Or you got her. Oh, Stephanie. I'm gonna talk to Stephanie. Now, Stephanie, and then later on that day, I'll talk to Maria. You know what I'm saying?
Now, I will be honest. My goal is when I get a woman's number, I'm trying to immediately start going out. I'm trying to get to the point. I ain't trying to wait no long time unless I have to. Because I feel like in a long period of time, it could get boring.
Yeah.
People lose interest. But it is what it is. But if I can go out with you the next week, that's my goal. Or that same week. I'm trying to move the ball fast, though. So
I think you should.
So we can find out we feeling each other. But it's cool. If you got to wait, you got to wait.
Yeah, I think it's you got to strike while the iron's hot. You know what I'm saying? Because some dudes, they don't really do that, and that's one of the things that a lot of dudes don't understand. Is like it's all vibes, as they say. All the women say vibes. Vibes are just a calculated idea here of what it feels like to be safe, heard, understood, taken care of, and led. These are all like these are vibes. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of dudes don't understand. Like vibes ain't something that is hard to develop. You know what I'm saying? Women think it's hard to develop because women think that this is by accident. They think it was by accident. It ain't by accident. I planned this. You know what I'm saying? I planned all of this. You know what I mean? I'm planning beforehand. I've already had this lined up. I was I had this going, then here, then we here. And that's how, like, if you already know what your plan is, you'll be all right. I think I'm
gonna tell you another thing though. You gotta know how to play the moment too. Like guys was talking about how I was on there talking about I say pretty eyes a lot. That works for me. I understand for YouTube, but I also know how to play the situation I'm in too. Like when I went to bike week, I didn't have to say pretty eyes. I knew the environment was party.
Right.
So I went up women with that punchline, like where the party at? See, dudes got to find out in certain situations sometimes this will work because these women are feeling this type of environment. You need to know what to say in these environments. I think that'll help you with game too. If you're in a game, if you're in an area where people looking to find something to do, you need to talk about that type of stuff.
Yeah, I think one of the things that you was doing works with you is a lot of the girls that you were talking to initially were wearing masks. So that's the only thing you can see. So
exactly.
So if she says something about, well, ain't nothing special about my eyes, you just come in a pickup line, and you're like, no, that's all I can see. Now, if you take down your mask, I can see your smile. See, and now you have a test, right? You've tested her to see because she'll pull down the mask,
right?
So you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you what's so crazy though. Like, and with that going on, you're gonna get this sometime. Like I remember like a week ago, I hollered at a chick and I said, man, I like your smile. She said, I wasn't even smiling. So you're gonna get that, like, that's why I gotta be careful. It happens. Like, I didn't know she was gonna say that. But she pretty much was saying, bro, I won't fucking smile and get out my face. It is what it is, though. I took it as I laughed about it. Like, you're right, you won't smile.
Oh, I see the question. Oh, my bad. How long should you wait to call a woman after getting her number? These days in 2022, I wouldn't necessarily call as the first thing I would do. I actually probably would text, but I would do that pretty early. The text comes pretty early. Call is like, that takes a little while. I call a little later. I want the text to be something she can read because women will be saving texts and rereading them and rereading them.
Right.
And so I want to make sure that the text says something like the quick text, the first text probably is like, hey, it was great meeting you yesterday. You know, we had a good time or earlier today. You know, this morning I was running late. I'm sorry if I didn't say what I need to say, but I never met anybody like you. You know, whatever your line is, whatever Papa Pimp got his own line. You know, we all got our own little go-to line. You know, and that comes from that practice that we were talking about. You got to have the practice to have a go-to.
Now, my opinion on that is like, my goal is if she want to talk the same day I get her number, we can do it. You know what I'm saying? Like I do text too, but I try not to text too much. If I'm texting, I'm trying to get pushing to it. We got to get on that phone with each other because I mean that texting ain't gonna work for me unless that's what she into. Like you said, you can text first, but I'm eventually be like, yo, when can we FaceTime? When can we talk on the phone? Unless I'm not interested or something. I'm trying to talk on the phone.
And I don't usually ask like, can we talk on the phone? I usually kind of lead it. And I'll be like, let me call you real quick because I'm not understanding what you're saying. Now we have a reason to talk.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I've kind of snuck in or broke that barrier of like talking on the phone now because I didn't understand you. So could you give me a call or whatever? Boom. You know what I mean? That works to kind of break that barrier because talking on the phone for some people is hard these days. A lot of these, especially if you're dating younger women. Man, they don't know.
Well, it depends. Some of them they'll play. You can play into their hands. Like I think like what I learned is you want to have a conversation, and that's how you can get into the ear. Without a conversation, you can't get into their ear. You can't get into their head or anything. Cause texting, man, it's just so confusing. Like me, I want you to hear my voice. That's why I'm pushing to get to meet you in person. Like it's cool to text, it's cool to talk. My goal is to FaceTime. I'm ready. I want us to see each other. I'm ready to get up. Because all this texting and even talking on the phone is not good enough for me. But at the same time, you move at the pace you want to move at. I try to get the ball rolling fast. I know there's not everybody game.
No, that's the move. The goal is to talk for a long period of time, like to get to that point. I'm just a little more careful because I've gone both ways, and I found that like the call barrier can get a little bit. Sometimes the women can get a little. Like he's calling, and they just like feel like there's a lot going on. And I try to find a time where they kind of like you were saying, like kind of free. Yeah. I want to find out when she's free. You know what I mean? Yeah. And when I find out when she's free, then we can move forward. You know what I'm saying? Because you calling her and she at work. Some people work nights. Some people do this or that. And it's like. And please, for the love of God, for a grown or older woman, like a woman over 30. Please do not hit no WID text like that. Right. That is the worst.
Now, 227 said, I met this girl online and asked her to chat for 5 minutes. She said, no, she'd rather meet in person. That made me think she was looking for a meal. I don't know, because in person, you don't got to go for no meal. Y'all could have went somewhere and just talked. So now, if she say, let's go to a restaurant, then she looking for a meal. But she pretty much saying she want to meet in person, then I don't know. That's a good sign for me, unless she got a sneaky agenda.
Yeah, I mean, like I was just saying, like there's always this summertime. There's some kind of festival, fair, something going on, carnival, whatever it may be, that y'all can go meet up at. You know what I mean, and go have fun and meet and hang out with each other. Now, if she pushing like Papa Pimp said, if she pushing for like a meal, that's interesting. Yeah, I wouldn't do that, but at the same time, I'd be like, okay, you cool, like we can just go grab some ice cream or whatever. If that's what she needs something. Then ice cream is like $10. You be all right. You know what I mean? Like you be all right. Even even fancy ice creams. What was it? $8 a piece. That was $16. That wasn't nothing. You know what I mean? Right. Like that's 3 gallons of gas. You be all right.
Right. I mean, the game's so deep, though. As far as I just teach people how to cold approach and stuff like that, the game deeper. If you want to learn conversation and all that stuff, it get deeper because some people say anybody can get numbers. That's not true. Anybody can't get numbers. But at the same time, you can be getting a lot of numbers. But That's
Not
that's that's
closing.
that's first base to me.
Yeah.
A number is first base. You
You
ain't
gotta
get
close.
nowhere if you don't get no number. I'm telling you that right now.
Yeah.
It
It's
don't
just
mean
like-
you're gonna get nowhere with it though. It don't mean nothing. You got to
Right.
get further than the number, but you got to get the number first. You have to.
I mean, you got to be a good salesman, and you selling yourself. And I don't mean that in like you got to plead with somebody. I mean, as
Right.
in, you know, you got to tell them why your product is the best product. And I'm not trying to compare with nobody else's, but I know what I stand on or who I am. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of dudes don't really know. Oh, I see. She mentioned getting tacos.
And that's why I'd have been like, shit, we ain't getting no taco. This dude, I'd have been like, wow.
Nah.
She might have been trying to
She
use
gonna
me,
try
but-
you if she, you know, see her sheet where her head at. You know, if you talking to her on the phone, I'd move to the phone because you got to see if she's joking about like we got to go get tacos or if she's serious like we need to go get tacos.
Well, this woman told me if whoever asks to go on a date pay. So if she's saying that's me and get taco, I'll be like, on you. I
Yeah.
test her, but like on you, because you know, if you ask to go on a date, you should pay. So I asked her, is it on you? And that's when you'll find out a lot about her too. I would have seen what she would have said, like, oh, so on you.
Yeah, I mean, I think that would be fine. I think tacos is fine. I don't think it'd be a big deal. I mean, go to a place you know. Now, if she gives you resistance about going to a place you know and you like, that's a thing. That's another thing. You know, it's just got to be this one taco shop. That's one thing. But if you got a spot, your little spot, you know, it's like $1 a taco. You know,
But it ain't even about the money. Sometimes it's just the point that she telling me what we gonna do. It made me think, is you trying to use me or something? Like, I don't know, man. I'd have been like, you gotta test her a little bit.
Hey, if you're gonna use me for $5.
Yeah. Like, you're right, $1 ain't nothing, but it's just the point. You know how dudes
Like-
preach about time too, though. I'm not wasting my time.
That's the thing too. Is like, you know, but you can feel that. That's what I'm saying. You should be able to feel that out in a question, in a conversation, like a FaceTime or whatever it may be. You should be able to feel that out. Like, you should be able to kind of see how that's going. Like, I don't know. I think you should be able to feel.
Let's ask Prime. Let me ask you a question. 227 said he met a chick online, and he said that she was like, he asked her to talk on the phone. He was like, she said, I'd rather meet than talk on the phone. Would your guard would have came up? I don't think you heard me. Yo, Prime.
Yeah, it will.
Okay, she said, let's go get tacos. What you would have done?
Oh yeah, she wanted some.
So you would have went and got tacos, or you just like, I'm good?
Nah, man, you. She invited me to tacos.
Exactly, that's what I was saying. But
Okay, that's cool then.
He was saying she mentioned getting tacos, so
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, like, I don't mind her treating me to some tacos.
then what if she would be like, nah, I mean you pay?
All right, well, shit, you don't come at me like that.
It is funny though. I mean, I had women try me on all kind of crazy stuff. So
It depends.
happens.
It so depends because you know that could be misconstrued. That's why I don't. That's when it comes to details like that about asking out for the date. I think you should probably do that by phone because man, that's texting like you were saying. Like you can't really get an idea if she's playing with you or if it's serious. Because sometimes you be like, dang, she trying me, and then it's really just like she just joking around. Like, hey, you should take me for some tacos. You should take me for some tacos. That's what I was.
You know, it's women out here who good at that type of stuff too. They good at trying to play them type of games and stuff. So you got to be on point.
But I was talking on the phone first.
Well, I don't know about that. Then you know, you got to talk on the phone with them first.
Not only he said without talking on the phone first. Where you meet at?
You said what?
Where
He
you
met
meet at?
online. He said he met online.
And he ain't talked to on the phone. It could be a
She
dude.
it
He
could be me.
He could be a dude for tacos. He could be me and dude for tacos.
But I told y'all in one of my lives, like I met this chick online and everything. We talked and everything. I knew she was a woman. One day I was like, man, so what's for breakfast? She said, why don't you order us something? I'm at work. You send me yours, Uber me some. I was like, what? I was like, damn, she telling me to Uber her some food. I'm like, shit, you ain't my girl.
Hey, it's real though. Hey, she kept it real.
She did. Even my girl, I'll be like, yo, what we gonna Uber some food? We wait till you get your ass home. What the fuck wrong with you? Like, who gonna pay some Uber? You know, Uber Eats ain't cheap. I'm gonna Uber eat you some breakfast. Uber eat myself some breakfast. If anything, I don't even want to Uber eat myself some breakfast. Better get somebody else. So what would you did? What y'all would have did if a chick told y'all to Uber eat her some breakfast? How y'all would have responded?
Well, I I done had chicks try to they knew I wasn't gonna do it, but they tried to ask me to do something like that before. Not like the Uber, but you know what I'm saying.
Funny,
Hey,
man.
bring me something. Hey, bring me something to eat. or either I was going over there and they like stop by somewhere and bring something to eat.
Yeah,
I was like, man, shit.
Now, what if you say, all right, as long as you give me the money, she don't get the money, you just eat her food, right?
Huh? Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I wouldn't get it anyway. It's just a waste of
Yeah.
bullshit and time. But you know what? It's so many dudes out here actually doing it though. They actually get the shit for the chick. So that's why they try so much. Like, who was that dude up here 504 said ain't nothing wrong with taking the chick out the pizza and her family and shit. I mean, he was just like, what is that cheap ass meal? Like, it ain't even about the price, it's about the point that you getting fucking played.
Hey, no, look, that's cool. Hey, when kids eat, everybody eat.
Yeah, she fired, bro. Like, okay, yeah, I don't see no problem with taking a chick you fucking without the pizza and shit, but a chick you just meet, you had to take our whole family out, man. That's crazy as hell.
Oh, to Chuck E. Cheese and all that.
Yeah. That mean you might be impressing her, but at the end of the day, if she don't want you, man, I don't think this shit gonna work. But I mean, it might work for some people, you know. I mean, Chuck E. Cheese. I ain't even in Chuck E. Cheese. You been so damn like kids and shit. Is that shit cheap? I don't think that shit that
I ain't
cheap.
never been.
I don't think that shit that cheap. That shit ain't that damn cheap.
Nah, it
Where
can't be.
are we talking about? I'm sorry.
Dude was talking about taking this chick to Chuck E. Cheese and her kids and shit. And he was
Oh, that ain't cheap.
I'm like, damn.
Chuck E. Cheese these days, man, they do it through the card now, and you got to buy a certain amount of time. It's basically just Dave and Buster's for kids. That's all it is.
So you gonna probably end up paying about 70, 75.
Yeah, you gonna hit it. Because you gonna get all them tickets. You gonna need to get all them tickets so you can get stuff.
Okay, let's say you are a dude who don't care about that. And most dudes can pay $75. It ain't even about the money.
But why is a kid coming? Wait, what's this?
Exactly. That's what I'd be saying. Like, why your kids? You gonna pay? I mean, ain't no disrespect about the kids. It's like, why are you bringing your kids?
Why are you bringing? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to get to know you. Why is this kid here? What's going on?
No, we know you ain't talking about that, Ronald. Yeah, Uber and food. Yeah, that's something different.
Oh, Uber.
Yeah. We was talking about what some other dudes said.
Yeah. We talking about this guy 504 and shit.
I'm like,
yeah, definitely Uber and food to somebody. That's crazy as hell.
Nah, man, I can't believe she must be bad. If you gonna try, she must be this dude's type.
I'm just like
first date, bringing the kid.
Yeah, I mean, it was a chick that came on my show. She was on my show a couple days. Well, not a couple days, like a couple weeks ago. She was pretty, but she wasn't that damn bad to get no damn pay for her kids and everything. She ain't even say she was interested. He was just telling her what he's willing to do, and I'm like, bro, damn.
Oh well, he just trying to beat. If he just trying to beat, he just trying to beat. That's cool with her. If that's cool with her, that's cool.
Yeah, but think about this. He gotta pay for his flight to go up there. And then he got to pay. Then he got to go
to New Orleans. She in Atlanta, so God
damn. Okay.
I think he was willing to do it if she had been about it, but I don't think she was interested. I think he was willing to do it.
That's too much money invest for somebody you ain't never met in person.
That's a whole weekend. My time is worth more than that. Nah, man. There's chicks in New Orleans. Man, some of the baddest chicks I met in New Orleans. I don't know where he.
I'm going out to Atlanta, Georgia to see a chick. It must be I'm gonna make some money while I'm out there. And I'm just.
Oh, she in Atlanta? Atlanta, man, the baddest women in the. Shoot, you better make other plans too. And
if you're going out there to do your own thing, and then she just there, that's cool. But
man, that is the craziest. He talking about taking the baby out somewhere. He trying to get in.
Imagine how many dudes is offering to take the whole family out just to get a woman. Dudes do that. They trying to impress the woman by taking their family out.
Man. Not me. I ain't never done.
You should do a video on going up hollering at chicks and be like, yeah, I wanted to, take you and your family out.
That'll be a good line to do. It's gonna work, I think, too. That's a good line.
You like, yeah, man, one day I'll take you and your family out.
So you saying the women who got their kids with them?
Yeah.
Okay,
like,
that's a good one. But you know what though? That's gonna make the woman drop her guard because they are worrying about people accepting them with their kids. That's a good. I'm about to put that in my phone. That's a good one though. Yeah. I think that'll work though, because a lot of women are looking for somebody to accept their family.
Man, first date, y'all can miss me with all of that. You man, let me like you first before I bring this kid through. Let me see if I like you. Let me see if I like you
I
first.
mean, yeah, it is crazy.
Man,
Some
you
women
fall
want
in
you
love
to
with
meet
the
that.
kid, y'all fall in love with the kid, and then she ain't feeling it no more. Now you like they ain't gonna
I
see
mean,
the child no more. I've been through this.
have dated. I dated this woman one time. We went out with her kids. I mean, she paid for her kids' stuff. I didn't have to pay for it. It's just the point, though. I remember
But
after
she
we
had more than
stopped.
one kid.
Yeah, her daughter was older, and she had a son. We went out and chilled and stuff. They weren't young. We did a whole lot of stuff that day. It's just the point when we stopped fucking with each other. You know the chick, we seen her in the mall, you know what I'm saying? After we stopped talking, her kids seen us walking by and then speaking. Her daughter was looking like, what the fuck? It's just a bad look. Don't bring your fucking kids if you know you ain't gonna fuck with me no more. That's how I feel. Like
Yeah,
her
that's what I'm
kids is
saying. Because like now
confused.
the kids is attached, you attached, all this stuff. Like,
And they probably looking at mama like, damn, like when you gonna stop? Like this shit looked bad.
that look bad. That looks so bad. It look bad for it's not good for anybody. All you and you trying to get the skins, all that to get some skins,
And the
man.
crazy thing about it though, and now if she go out with another dude, her kids gonna be looking like, man, you was just with that dude, mommy. Like,
Exactly.
come on.
Oh my
And women
god.
get mad when you say shit like that, but it's true.
That's terrible, man. No, if she that's immediate red flag. No. No, you ain't inviting no kid.
But
I
women
wish
gonna do it.
somebody
I heard
would.
like women tell me, I had women tell me my kids can't come. They just don't want to then do it. Not, I don't even think all the time they trying to use you. They just want you to meet their kids so they'd be like you accept them and shit. Like I'm like, man, see, it's all cool though. You know what I'm saying? You
I'd
want
be
to
like,
push
the
the
places we
kid.
about to go, kids can't go into. That's that. So you cut that off real quick.
Right.
If y'all meeting up at a bar, y'all doing y'all going over here, or make it late at night. There's a lot of ways you can cut out these kids out the way. You
You got
know,
these niggas out here talking about they giving the kids food to go to bed. There's niggas out here who love to
man.
fuck with the kids, bro. They go dudes
Just
are
for
going for these
melatonin.
type of women though. You think Pookie and Ray Ray ain't going for them type of women?
Oh, they
Shit.
love it. They love it.
Love that
Boogie
type of
Ray Ray
shit.
be like be
Man.
accepting the kids and like and be acting like they kids and be
Yeah.
like ah,
Cause they got
that's
somewhere to
the
live. That's somewhere to lay up. Cause if you can get her to like you, she might take care of you because can't get nobody else.
oh yeah, you just gonna be one of the kids. That's what you
Right.
turn
It's
into.
gonna be the one of the
You
kids.
gonna turn into
But they
one of
don't
the
care
kids.
though. When you ain't got nowhere to go. I
That's
mean,
why they be having the son husbands
I ain't
because
gonna
we
lie,
got
like
somebody to take care of them.
but I would wonder for myself if I was in a situation I ain't have nowhere to go. I might goddamn try to get up with some shit with a kid. Now, I don't want to be homeless. I might try. I don't want to be in that situation though, because I don't think that's my type of game. Because I don't want to be desperate. Because you know you out here trying to find a woman just to have somewhere to live. That shit ain't cool, bro.
That's sad, man. They
Some
deserve
people
each
do it
other.
for it.
They
Some people
deserve
do it
each
for that
other.
shit.
They deserve each other. That's you look. If you if you willing to do all that, then you
But
deserve.
let me
That's
ask
what
you a
you
question though. So if you was in that situation where you ain't either gonna be homeless and it's cold as hell, about to be wintertime, you ain't got nowhere to go, and you got to find a woman to live with, and you might have to take something you don't want. What you gonna do?
Yeah,
That shit tough
of
though.
course,
It might
of
not be
course.
dope, but
man.
it's
That's
gonna be tough for me. But
I ain't never
I
gonna
have to
be
do
in
what I
this.
I
gotta
ain't.
do.
I definitely do. I ain't gonna be sleeping on the street.
Yeah, that shit
Dang,
crazy. I
man.
hate to be in that situation.
I've heard of that too. Dudes don't want to break up because they ain't got nowhere else to go. You know what I
I mean, you
mean?
ain't got no power.
You got no power. You be like, look, baby,
But
please,
you know
please.
what? You better use that time you on her house to get on your goddamn
You
feet, boy.
better. That's
Shit.
what I'm saying. Like, you know, you need to do like I tell these girls to do. If you with somebody like Diddy or something like that for 9 years, you need to be putting some money, squirreling some money away.
Exactly. You remember that chick that was dating Shaq though? She was stashing money the whole
You
time
talking
on
about
Shaq.
hoops? You talking about hoops?
I don't know if it was who.
Nah, the one he was married to.
Yeah, the one he was married to was
Oh,
stashing money the whole
Chinese?
time.
Well, they
Yeah.
had kids, so she was gonna get paid regardless.
But I'd have been that she used him. She was stashing money without telling her.
And then she was taking the other dude out.
Oh man, Shaq dropped the ball on that one, boy.
Nah, man. Shaq, I think Shaq's winning, man. Shaq is
Hey,
fine.
it's over once I find out.
Shaq a known simp though. Trick.
Yeah,
He a trick. My
Oh,
bad.
he
I
trick.
feel
He'll trick.
disrespected.
He'll trick. But I think he doing just fine. He's smart enough to not take all that money, put it in some in some what do you buy? Wing stops. I can't remember what he bought.
He got that big money now. Shaq ain't worrying about no money, but still.
Nah, he said he went back to school. Shaq was all about what he want to do.
But imagine if you found out your chick stashing money though. I'd be like, what the fuck?
Oh,
I know she about to leave me.
Yeah, to leave, that's a different thing. Yeah, but a lot of these girls. That's one of the things I wanted to talk about because, like, I don't know how y'all gonna do it because a lot of these chicks, I can't.
Let me ask you a question though. So you saying if the chick, you don't care if your chick stashing money without you knowing?
You told me?
Yeah.
Oh, depends. I mean, like, if we splitting bills already, right?
Okay. My thing is, why would she be stashing money without me knowing anything about it? What the hell?
Well, I mean, I'm stashing money without her knowing about it. So we both.
That was his money, though. That was his money.
Well, in that case, that's different. See, that's different. I'm like, look,
stashing that nigga money, bro.
We both financially cheating,
Sure.
But
yeah, okay. If she's stashing her own money, I don't give a damn. But if you taking my money and I find out, it's the
problem. I want my change back. I give you $20. I want my change back.
Yeah. If I find out, like, let's say I find out she got a separate bank account with my money in, I'm like, hold the fuck up.
Oh no. We ain't doing that.
I'd be worried about this shit. Like, well, you planning on getting rid of me or something?
I mean, where's she getting this kind of money from though? Returning stuff that you buy her? Because I ain't.
All right, I got another question for y'all. Let's say you dating a chick, and let's say y'all got a joint bank account together. But let's say something happened and you find out she got another bank account with like $100,000 in it. You wonder why that money come from. Ain't there one of y'all doing it like that? Right. What do y'all do?
We broke up. That's good.
But what if she got an excuse though? What if she got an excuse?
Well, excuse. Somebody better died. I know her relatives. Ain't nobody died. Give her no money.
What would you do, Prime? You found out your chick got $100,000 stashed in another bank account.
And she I don't know. I might do something like that too, though.
You say what?
I might do something like that too.
I'm just saying, what if y'all ain't got it like that and she been holding out? Y'all struggling and she been got a whole bank account, $100,000 stashed somewhere. And it's like, you don't know where it's coming from.
Yeah, I'd be like, I'm gonna ask about it. And she acting like she ain't got it.
What if she say, man, that's just something my brother gave me or some shit?
What I'm saying, but I'm like, shit, we struggling. I'm like, shit, it's over. It's probably over.
Imagine how much time that happened. Women be stashing that type of money and dudes find out about it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that happens all the time.
That should have hurt my feelings. I found $100,000 in another bank account. I'm like, wow. Especially if I ain't got the money.
She didn't want to share it with you. That's okay. Because I might do, like he said, I might do the same thing. So I can't really be like, that's the risk you play.
If she ain't getting it from no other man, it's cool.
Right. That's where that's the difference.
But I still be questioning. We got let's say both of us making $12 an hour. No damn well we ain't got no $100,000 saved up in that time, and all of a sudden she got $150,000.
Oh, she doing the OnlyFans. She doing the OnlyFans.
Question that shit.
Like, if she doing OnlyFans without me knowing, I'm like, damn.
But I'd be like, I'm proud of you though. I mean, you must be doing pretty good.
Well, if she doing OnlyFans and racking up and ain't sharing, I'm like, it's over.
Let me ask you a question. Let's say you find out and she like, man, I'll give you half of it. Just shut the fuck up.
Yeah, but still, I'll take the half. I'm still back in here like, damn, what else she doing? She might do something else.
I may shut up for a minute though. $50,000, I shut up for a minute though. I give you a day or two.
I'm gonna be using her ass because she already played with me.
I'm gonna give you a day or two. Give me this truck, then we'll talk.
All right, let me ask you a question. Let's say you married to your wife. She a nice looking woman. She come to you and say, "I got a way we can get rich right now." This dude talking about, you know what I'm saying? If I come stay with him for like 6 months, he'll give me $300. He'll give me $500,000. You cool letting your wife go with this man for 6 months?
Nah, because that's a whore.
And that's the whole point of what's that movie? A Decent Proposal, right? He was gonna give $1 million.
But it's gonna be dudes out here gonna be cool with that shit though. You know what?
And that was one night.
Let me tell you though, for that 6 months, I'm gonna let her do it, but I'm already having in the back of my head it's over. I'm just trying to get this cake before I break up with her.
Oh, dang, that's cold.
It's cold. She trying to play me. You going out here to stay with a man for 6 months for $500,000? I'm about to get you good. You got me fucked up for even bringing that proposal to me. That means she could have been already sleeping with this guy. So I'm gonna be like, what the fuck? A dude offering you $500,000? That's strange as fuck.
Hey, you know some of them white dudes in there, Caco stuff.
Hello,
Yeah.
everyone. What's up, Linda? Good.
Like I
with you.
said, that's the exact movie. Indecent Proposal. He came up. What's his name? Robert Redford comes up to Woody Harrelson. They need some
Yeah,
money. They go buy the house. He say, "I want your wife for a night for $1 million," and she goes and does it. But all the stuff afterwards, because he's thinking, "Man, do you miss him? Is that who you want to be with?" Especially since he was her first, so she the only man she ever been with. So now she with another man. So he's thinking the whole time, like, "Oh man, did you enjoy it with him?"
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that shit
Yeah,
crazy,
man. Like, that's
I
a whole
mean,
thing.
okay, let's say you cool with it. Is you gonna ever be happy that she went and slept with this man for that time period for that money though? Damn.
Man, you'll see me. Yeah, I wouldn't do it. No. Not my wife. Not my
227.
wife. Not my wife.
Yeah, I mean, but if she come up to me with that type of idea, I'm gonna know it's over anyway. I'm like, well, might as well let her go get that money and come back and split it with me, then say divorce or break
yeah,
up, whatever
yeah.
shit.
I
You
know
try to
she.
play me.
Most likely, man, woman doing it. She ain't breaking out no money, man. If she hiding it already, she ain't breaking out.
Yeah,
Man.
if she hide. I'm talking about if she's saying that I'm gonna go fuck with him, we gonna split this money. Is you cool with
Yeah,
it?
nah, man.
I pretend for to get that money and then I'm
Yeah,
moving on. There ain't nothing else to say
You
to
say
it.
you
Like,
right,
pretend.
man.
yeah, I'm pretty much gonna be like, it's over when she asks me some dumbass shit like that anyway. Come on.
This dude and did his thing, man. Basically, she prostituting herself.
Yeah, and then you don't know what she did before she asked you about that shit. So you already in loss because she come and see you with an invitation like that. Like,
Hey,
what the fuck?
hey, I just saw the other day where them chicks was going on overseas to Dubai and
Yeah.
they were dropping loads on.
Dropping loads on them. They
Disgusting.
do all that kind of stuff over there. Some money make it do a lot of things. You know what I'm saying?
Sick motherfuckers out here in the world.
I was going to say, 10K, don't nobody know. You go over to Dubai, blah, blah, blah. Come back. They do a lot of things.
It is what it is, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, who the fuck get it? I don't know, man. It must be paying them good, boy.
Nah, man. See, that's the whole thing. And I wanted to say back to your subject. It's I think a lot of dudes, like you were saying, like they feel like Pookie and Ray Ray are getting play
Hey,
from.
you ain't dropped that link, did you?
Yeah, I dropped the link.
Oh.
I think a lot
Anybody
of
who want
dudes,
to hit the link, come up.
yeah, I think a lot of dudes is getting are getting mad at Pookie and Ray because they feel like they winning in some way. They ain't winning. They winning short term. They may get that chick, but long term, nah, man. I'm hoping to date till I'm in my 50s. I'm so man, there's a lot of stuff to do. Man, life is long. People be just focused on 20s and 30s. I'm like, what you gonna do when you're in your 40s, man?
Right. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Some niggas gonna trick though. I mean, if you 50 years old and thinking you're gonna get 25-year-olds, let's be realistic. I mean, I ain't saying it can't happen without you tricking, but let's be realistic.
I mean, that's fine.
If that's cool with you,
I'm 50. Who cares? Right?
I'm
Who
not.
am I
I
trying to
mean,
impress?
so let me ask you a question, Prime. You in your 50s and you want the 25, you willing to trick?
Nah.
I'm just gonna pull some
'Cause
40-year-olds.
I know. At the end of the day, probably can't don't want me.
Yeah, they disgusting and shit. Y'all see
You know what
that
I'm saying?
bad chick on? What's that dude named Joe Button? I seen him on the island on a picture. He with a bad chick. I wonder was he paying for this shit or something. She was straight.
You paying
Maybe
and
he not.
He ain't like Joe Budden 60, 70 years old.
No, he ain't. No, he ain't 67. I'm just saying that she was straight. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying he paying or not. I'm just curious if he was.
I don't think
I don't know Joe Button.
these niggas ain't paying directly. Y'all think it's direct, like she giving cash. It's just the being around you in the first place. You ain't gonna feed her. She gonna be next to you on these trips and stuff. You gonna give her some food. Like it ain't no straight cash. It's just gonna be regular old you hanging out with me already. If I'm doing fly shit, if I'm P. Diddy, here's a good example. He fit it, right?
James Harden, he go ahead and pay the bill, pay the whole full bill.
I mean, like if I'm already going somewhere and I'm with you, what am I going to do? You make $35,000 a year. I'm almost a billionaire.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to pay some money for her to go on the trip with me if I want her to come. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm going to
but
Central.
I would prefer. I prefer to go on a trip with a chick than making a leave. If I'm worth 35 million, I want to
That's
go
what
on
I'm
a
saying.
trip.
Is she working? You know, she still got her job. She making 35,000. That ain't tricking. You know what
Yeah, I'm just saying though, if I'm worth 35, 40 million, I want to be with a chick that's at least worth 500,000.
now 227 said if you're in your 40s and 50s, money isn't so important. So you saying that I
Shit,
don't know about that? Don't even
that,
make sense.
it's even more important.
What? So you saying that you just can go on and throw it away to the chick because it ain't important? Okay.
You gonna throw away what you done work for?
Yeah, Linda
I think
Solomon.
y'all
Let me
thinking
know
of
what you think.
proportion. I'm thinking like the equivalent for him, for somebody like who's making that kind of cash, $1,000 to him, he is literally, you
He's
know,
still a simp though. Still a
you know
simp.
what I mean. You so any amount of money, $5, $20, $100, $5,000, like that's where the nuance comes in. Because just because he take her with you on a trip, don't mean that you a simp.
No,
You gonna
but
take your
if
wife on a
she
trip?
okay, let me ask you a question though. Let's say she can't go on them type of trips unless she going with you. I mean, it's just all about is she damn using you to go on that trip though. That's the only thing
I
about it.
mean, let's be frank. If you worth $35 million, they too many women out there who's gonna have that kind of money in the first place.
Hey, that's why I respect somebody like Greg Anthony, man. His wife was a doctor, and
I
she
ain't, I
looked
ain't
good,
trying to do no
and she
great.
looked good.
That's $500,000. Greg Anthony worth $35 million. That's
But
three
let
hundred
me
fifty
ask you a
thousand dollars
question
a
though. So
year.
you
You know what I
saying
mean?
that mean that if I'm worth 35 million,
1%.
I still can get a woman that got a career. I ain't getting nobody who just gonna be leeching on me.
That's
Like,
what I'm
it's
saying. I'm
cool.
saying she got
Man,
a career. She
all I
working.
gotta say, man, if you making a certain amount, man, you can't be them dating no chick to work at McDonald's.
Nah.
I'm saying if she making 1% of what you make, you really gonna make her put in? Oh, we going to Central.
No, but like, damn, when you
I'm
want,
gonna make her earn. I'm gonna make sure
no,
she really with me for who I
like
am.
when you want to when you want to cheat, damn, doing just a little bit better.
So at the end of the day, you don't care. You saying that when you go on these
Yeah,
trips, you're gonna have a girl like you want somebody to go. You can be women when you go there. All I'm saying
yeah,
is I'm gonna make her
yeah.
make sure she really want to be with me. And you ain't just
Oh, I
going
agree.
there
I
for a
agree with that.
trip.
I agree
I
with
ain't
that. I
taking
think
her nowhere until she earned her spot. That's
that's what
all
I'm
I'm
saying. I'm saying
saying.
I thought we were talking about a woman you proven. Oh, your
Okay,
woman,
yeah, my
like
one. That's
Hoops
different.
was or Shawnee was or any of these women. They ain't had no money before they met these dudes.
Nope.
You know what I mean. So they may have been their woman. Hey, P Diddy's ex, all them people. None of these women got the money like that. Where have you seen these women that are multi-million? The closest I can come to is what, Beyonce, maybe Sierra. I mean, that's as close as you. They're gonna be entertainers,
Yeah,
but
but I'm still saying though, 35,000 low for a $40 million dude.
hey, you know what? Most of these models ain't making no millions of dollars every year. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? If you want a model, she ain't gonna make that kind of
But
cash.
I heard dudes say it ain't tricking if you got it.
It's still tricking.
yeah.
It's still tricking. It's okay. That's why I told you. That's why, like, when y'all make this statement, I'm like, man, if they're like, oh, you ain't gonna buy her movie ticket, that's the equivalent to him. So her going
Hey,
on the trip with him
hey,
is
you
like a
need
movie ticket. Y'all like, that's tricking.
So let me
Like,
ask you a question
man,
though.
hey,
that
you
ain't
get a shirt like that. It ain't tricking if you got it.
So let me ask you a question. So you saying that because you a millionaire and she got a $80,000 a year job, you supposed to pay?
I'm not saying you're supposed to pay. I'm saying that it ain't tricking if you
Yeah,
pay. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying it's not tricking. Tricking has to be It has to be an amount that hurts you a little bit. If it ain't hurting you, if it's $5, I don't think that's tricking. Man, this girl got me for $5. I ain't no simp. Man, that's $5, bro. It
Okay,
ain't.
that goes back to that dude who was saying he'll take that chick out of her family. He said it won't nothing. That's what he was trying to say too.
Yeah, man, tacos. Come on now, this ain't that big
Like,
of a deal.
okay.
You
I
ain't
get
have
what you're
two
saying.
hundred fifty
I
dollars.
agree with you, but it's more than me. It's the principle. Is that
hey, sometimes they check my name and respect you.
yeah, it ain't even about the money all the time. It's the
Tacos.
principle. Like, why would I take you out even though I got it like that, and you might not even like me, like respect me, like me. You gotta like me if I'm taking you out paying for stuff just because I'm rich don't mean I gotta pay for it. I don't care how much it costs.
For 20, it doesn't matter how much it costs. Bubblegum, nigga, you do you want me or do you want this bubblegum? Like, come on, bro. There's a point at which it gets a little ridiculous.
I mean, I get it though.
I'm gonna need you to put half in on this gas tank because I had to drive out to you. That's getting a little petty. Don't you think it's a little petty? Like,
okay,
man, hey, that's why you gotta act. That's why you gotta, as a dude, man, you need to act like a Pookie and Ray. Yeah. Hey, like you ain't got it.
All I'm saying is, if you gonna look at you playing the role as if I got it, you don't got nothing to worry about. Better make sure she really like you. She there for you. I think it should be a half and half thing. I don't care how much money you got. You know what I'm saying? If she my woman, and that's why, and if this is my woman, and we established that she had my back from the get-go. If I'm rich, yes, I got it. Because I know if she was rich, she got it. But if I'm meeting some woman and I'm rich, just because I'm rich don't mean I'm gonna go goddamn spending money on your ass. No.
So let me get this straight. Now I got a question for you. You making $80 million, she making $80,000. You really, and you gonna go to Saint Tropez for the month. It costs $30,000. You want her to take out of her $80,000 she made that year and pay $30,000 to go to Saint Tropez.
If she ain't down with me, if she ain't down with me who I am, she ain't going.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like if y'all,
what do you mean? I said she's down with you. I thought we were talking about down for. I'm not talking about a date. I'm talking about your woman, your wife, your.
Yeah, I ain't gonna make my wife. That's different.
That's what I thought that's what we were talking about.
We talking about the random.
Talking about random. These dudes out here randomly taking chicks. Like James Harden taking other celebrities on flying them out. The fuck wrong with you, bro?
Hey, and we ain't even talking about no NBA dudes. We talking about regular dudes with regular jobs taking chicks on trips that they ain't even with.
Yeah.
No. Okay, now I get where you guys come from because I'm like, what are we talking about? You talking about James Harden? James Harden is talking to he tricking. I said that he tricking. That's a different thing.
But he don't think he is though.
My point was, I don't think
he know he is
spent on a woman. It came across as any money spent on a woman, any woman, your wife, your girlfriend, anybody is tricking. I want to know if she went.
No. With your wife and girlfriend, y'all already established each other that if you're going to pay for everything, if you got that money, it's cool. It's different.
Okay, I thought okay. So the last conversation we had was about your girlfriend or your wife hiding $100,000 from you.
Yeah, I don't have no problem with that because I know I can trust. I know she ain't using me. We already established ourselves. But let's say you meet somebody. Let's say it's dudes out here that feel that they got 80 million. They just meeting a chick there, and why should she pay anything?
I wouldn't pay. That's tricking. I would call that tricking. Yeah,
I wouldn't pay. I'll put it like this: if I'm meeting a new woman. And she know I'm rich at the end of the day, and I don't know her like that. Why I'm gonna take her somewhere that she can't?
I'm gonna put it like this though. If I meet a chick, let's say I'm a big time record producer, man. I'm making millions a year. I ain't gonna take no walk. I ain't gonna upgrade no Walmart work.
No. I don't think. Now that we're talking about just like,
and she might not
really with.
You think they're gonna upgrade you? She ain't gonna upgrade you if she get it.
Hell no.
Yeah, if we're just talking about a woman that you're not like really with or whatever, no, I'm not gonna spend no money on that.
I'm gonna tell you the role I play. Y'all remember Coming to America? Eddie Murphy act like he was broke and he found that chick really liked him. That's the type of shit I would do if I was rich.
Yeah.
I play the Eddie Murphy role because
you playing
the dude on
broke role. That's what the role I play.
90 Day Fiance. He did that. He brought her back into the house and he brought her to his to this shack. He brought her back there and he was like tested or whatever. It didn't look so good. It didn't go over so well because he does got millions. He's a big time real estate guy down in Atlanta. He flew her back. What do you say?
He couldn't hide it. That's what that was. So it ain't gonna work. If you James Harden, you can't hide that type of money. Nobody know Eddie Murphy. So that's just different. Yeah, you can't.
Yeah, you'll never know. You'll never know.
I think they're tricking warm down for the season.
Yeah.
You'll never know if this girl really down for you like full flat tires till it come down to it, because like she can say all the stuff you want to hear for 3 years. She can do because she know the bag comes. All I gotta do is get married. All I gotta do is get married to this fool.
That's bad luck. Then you met a damn devil. That bitch, she
chameleon. That's
for 3 years to get your money, bro.
They blend right on in. Oh yes, whatever you say, Papa Pimp. Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, if I know, that's why I say if I were rich, you gotta get somebody on your level. That's how you prevent shit like that from happening.
Yeah. That's why dudes date the same women over and over again in Hollywood and stuff. That's why all these women get the same women because it's hard to be a regular chick who you know is gonna be Just
they know who they is. So you
who
can't
don't know
knock them
you.
for dating rich people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why they all do that, because they know, like, it's hard to like meet a regular chick who don't know who you are. You know what I mean? So
And
that's
then
funny though.
I mean, which can you expect if you go to a regular chick? She gonna have to notice you got money, so it
Yeah,
just is what it is.
yeah, that's hard. That's hard. That's why they get past, and that's why this is the same people. Like, oh, this person with this one, J Lo with this guy, this one with this one, and it's the same people round and round. That's why J Lo had to go back to Ben Affleck, because ain't nobody left. Who's left?
Yeah, if you just want to date somebody who damn got less than you, that's cool.
But Jennifer Lopez did they did a dancer, the backup dancer, whatever.
Yeah, she dated back up. She ain't married them niggas. She been married 4 times. She ain't married them niggas.
Nah, she ain't married.
Same thing
She was
with
having
Kim
sex with
Kardashian. She ain't married them niggas. She'll date a few, but she ain't gonna marry them niggas.
She ain't married no broke motherfucker.
She been married 4 times. People forget that part.
All right,
So
you know what I'm saying? Kim Kardashian got a sex tape and all that. The stuff she did in the past. Like, would you still hit? Would you still get with her?
Come on, be with her.
No, just hit, man. But you know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna be dating, but you might not settle down with you.
Oh, what I hit?
Oh yeah, you just hit. Yeah. Ain't no big deal.
But you gonna have to do a little dating too.
Yeah. As long as you ain't got damn, she rich though, so.
Yeah.
I mean, shoot, she got more than me. Look. Hopefully, pregnant.
I don't think. I mean, some people gonna wife up just because they think she bad as hell. But
I want some of the monies. I'm gonna be like
Kevin Federline. Would you date her? Would you take out? You'll go out with her?
Yeah.
I go out with her. I mean, shit, it'd be for fun.
Hey, yeah, it's gonna make my status better.
Yeah, it's gonna make my status better too.
I mean, hey, if she's like that and she can raise you up, that's great.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest though. If I could pull Kim Kardashian right now, it'll take Papa Pimp Shine to the next level. Like, damn.
Hey, LeVar Ball was right.
Shit.
LeVar Ball was right because it was
name a hoe since then. Yeah, that's true.
Look, both his son, LaMelo got a whore pregnant. Then the other one messing with a damn porn store.
But they didn't prepare themselves well because they made bad decisions. But I guess because they're young. So
they real young. You don't forget they only like 22, 24.
And he probably tried to guide them. They probably hard.
That shit didn't work. Some whores too powerful.
Like I guarantee LeVar probably told him about this. You know what I'm saying? LeVar probably told him. But they grown. They in the NBA. It's hard to tell. Imagine you got a 19-year-old son in the NBA. You like, man, watch out for them hoes.
Yeah. She's like, she's not a hoe. She loves me.
Or he might not care. He might be like, Dad. He probably look at you like, Dad.
Yeah, she got that. And once she got that kid, she get that bag.
Right. Yeah, that's all she got to do.
So let me ask y'all a question. Y'all had a 19-year-old son in the NBA, and you were trying to tell him about them hoes, and he didn't want to listen. What can you do?
Anything I can do. I'm like,
go get you snip. That's what I would tell you. You got enough money to get it reversed, you be all right. Snip. You got enough money to get it reversed, man.
I know LeVar had that talk with his son. He had to have a talk with him.
It didn't work.
It didn't work. They're gonna do what they want to do. Lonzo he ain't fucked up there. Was he went on too?
Huh?
Lonzo fucked up too, right?
Lonzo went fucked up. He got that kid by that chick.
Oh, Lonzo?
Yeah. So he had to pay that child support.
Damn. I think some of them don't be giving a damn. Like they be thinking they got that money, they don't care.
Shit, if you're a rookie, he did it as a rookie.
Yeah, he got a rookie. He had a rookie contract. That's the worst part about it. So one busted knee and you broke.
Yeah, that's just crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, see LeBron made that mistake. LeBron knew what he was doing.
Man, that's hilarious, man. I wouldn't. No.
I heard about LeBron being a billionaire.
Yeah.
Damn. Like,
so he tricking on the side.
That's the only time it's cool. That's the only time I would say is real cool when you're young to do it. Is when you're just trying to keep them quiet, man. You gotta pay them to not talk. That's the goal. That's what you're paying for them not to talk. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that means you got a wife or something. That means you trying to hide it from your wife or something, right?
You damn right. You trying to hide it from their wife so they can keep their money. Because once see what happened to Jeff Bezos, last billionaire I know who got divorced. See what happened. See?
That's why you gotta make him sign a prenup.
Oh shoot, he was 17 with her. They've been together so long, it ain't gonna matter. Yeah. And in California, a community property state. That's automatic half.
That's fucked up, though. That's some crazy ass shit. Like, when they made that song, she went in the gym shooting with you, Kobe, and then she took
yeah,
that's crazy.
And he knew that too. Kobe, it's not like Kobe was like, "F that girl. I'm gonna go and find me a better chick." He knew. Kobe
227 said y'all like bossy chicks.
No,
I don't like bossy chicks.
Nah, I seem to get all the quiet ones. That's the ones I get. So
I mean, I don't want nobody. I mean, I ain't gotta be quiet. I don't want nobody bossing me and shit.
Hey, it work for everybody. Whatever y'all like, I love it.
Right.
Mo quiet pussy for me.
I can fuck with a boss, but if she trying to boss me around,
bossy chick, hell no.
I don't know about that. I ain't saying I could. I ain't gonna take her seriously because it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work out. We ain't gonna match though.
Bossy, she gonna have some attitude.
Yeah, it ain't gonna work out. You just gonna be clashing heads all the damn time.
Why would I want to hang out with that? That don't sound like a good thing. That sounds like a bad thing.
Somebody who giving you a damn headache. But if you like to be the damn person who like beneath her or something,
or you like to argue.
Yeah, like the art. That's what it's gonna be. An argument. Yeah.
Nah,
I hate that argument shit.
I don't know. Y'all like things I don't like, but
yeah, I don't know
these dudes out here.
Some people like to get body slammed by chicks and shit, so they like to get bossed and shit.
Did anybody think the Celtics was going to win this game?
Are they won?
They were close. It was close.
Yeah, now it's getting a little. No, it ain't over yet, but it's over. Come on now.
Oh, so who y'all think gonna win?
Oh, it's the Warriors.
Warriors gonna win the series, but Boston gonna make it good. They gonna make it good.
I think they might get one game. They might get a game away.
I think they just got too much experience, and Steve Kerr not a coach. And
I mean,
to be honest though, they're still like Klay Thompson's not his old self yet.
No,
he's not even there yet, and they still doing. They killing.
And then next year they're gonna be even more dangerous unless they lose somebody because their center coming back. I heard Wiggins gonna get that contract. I don't know what's gonna happen with Poole.
Yeah,
Wiggins a whole new.
What's his son's name? I forgot. He Wiseman.
Wiseman. And then even if they lose Poole, I hope they don't lose Poole, but it is what it is.
Man, this I'm telling you, I don't even know what the odds were.
Well, I met a chick that was like worked for a school, and she won't bossy really, but she kind of came out was like, I deal with kids, so I tell them what to do. I was like, she won't bossy really though. I mean, some people do have positions.
Bossy, I mean, telling you what to do, right?
Yeah. Some women do have positions where this chick I dated was from Virginia. She was just saying, she won't bossy, but she was saying that sometimes she like to get it her way because she's a teacher, and she always get her way because she tell the kids what to do and they do it. You know what I'm saying? So she was saying sometimes she like getting stuff away, and I was like, well, it's just different. She said she always got her way, so I was just like, damn. I mean, you can't argue with nobody who always get their way.
Nah, man,
I ain't gotta do it. I ain't gotta do it, but I can't argue with you. You always got it your way. What do you? Okay, let me ask y'all a question. What would y'all do in a situation where you met a woman, she cool, you feeling, you vibing, and she like, I'm just gonna let you know I always get it the way I want it.
Well, I don't think I wouldn't be vibing with nobody like that.
What do you mean? I'm talking about before she said that though.
Well, I'm saying ain't gonna be vibing no more.
I asked her what she mean. What you mean you always get it your way? That's what I would ask her.
It's just what she said.
I'm like, what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, but it probably ain't gonna work out if she wanted her way. Like, I guess you gotta find somebody who for you, like,
Yeah. But if you I think it'd be a good match for a simp though.
It would be. But at the end of the day, though, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is if she bossy like that and she want to tell you what to do and shit? When it's gonna come out in public, that's when it's gonna be embarrassing. You might be around a family gathering, a cookout, and you might not do something she like that you normally do at the crib, and she might get mad.
Yeah, she'd be like,
family members gonna be like, you might have been telling your family members, I run this relationship, and she goddamn check you in front of your family, and you damn got to do it, or either consequences back home. That's what you like, damn. It's embarrassing. Could you imagine your chick checking you in front of your family?
Nah.
That should be funny as hell. Like, somebody gonna lose some respect. It gonna be crazy as hell, man. That's all I can say.
And then you sit there and take it.
Yeah. Or either you step up that day because you don't want nobody to know she doing you like that.
Yeah, but then when you go home with your story.
Oh man. You got to beg on the side, like, yo, let me win today. Let me win today just in front of my family. That shit crazy as hell, though. Crazy.
Let me win today.
Like, it's crazy. You got to ask them for a victory around your family. Okay.
You got to give her the speech like your mama gave you before you went in the stove.
And what if she damn don't do it, though? She like she don't, like, y'all already made that agreement, but when she get there, she like, hell no. This ain't how it go. Damn.
Nah, man.
Might as well go on and be real and let her damn boss your ass around. But I mean, let me ask y'all. I worked with this dude one time. He had a haircut. He had a nice haircut now, and he told us he didn't like the haircut. And we was like, "Why did you get it?" He said, "Cause my girl said I had to." We was like, "What the fuck?" He had a haircut he didn't like, but he did it because his girl told him to.
Yeah, yeah.
And this the chick he with her right now. I was shocked. One of the dudes was like, "What the fuck?" He's talking to him like, "Boy, you gotta stand up for yourself." I mean, that's really some weak shit, but you getting a haircut you do not like.
He must have been scared to lose her. Like if
she got some dirt on him. She got some photos, some dirt on him somewhere. He like, I ain't letting her go.
What's up, RZA? What's up? I can't hear you.
She behind on time. She ain't know how.
Yo, what's good?
Hello?
Yeah, it was good with you.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. What's up? How you doing?
You gotta close YouTube and only use StreamYard.
Yeah, that's what's going on.
Or mute YouTube.
The earphones on.
Oh, okay. It might be the earphones though. Something ain't right.
Okay, I can hear you guys.
So what's good though? What you think about the topic? You know what I'm saying? Like, is women more like?
I like it. Yeah, it's giving women insight on what men really think, and like, a bossy chick, you can only deal with that for so long before you're like, nah, you'd be better off as friends.
Oh, okay, I agree with that. What you think about women and Pookie and Ray Ray though? You think more black women like those type of men?
I feel like if that's what they were raised around, like if they're from the ghetto and that's all they've seen or been attracted to, then yes, it works for them. But if they're not, okay, I can't really say that because there are some women who are not in the ghetto who are attracted to that. I think it depends.
So let me ask you a question. Have you ever liked Pookie and Ray Ray's?
I'm sorry, can you say that again?
I said, have you ever liked Pookie and Ray Ray's?
Yes, I have, until I realized that they're only going to end up in two places, either behind bars or in the grave. So like, no, that's not what I want. So I stopped seeing those kinds of people.
Okay, so how old were you when you realized that these Pookie and Ray Rays weren't for you?
I was 17 years old.
Oh, okay. Shit. How old are you now?
I'm 24.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You realize the young then, so you know what I'm saying? Okay, that's real. That's real. You got women out here at 40 years old still fucking with Pookie and Ray Rays.
I know. Most of them are from that area where they can understand Pookie and Ray Ray. So they're like, oh, yeah, we match the same energy. They're probably karmics.
True. Do y'all agree with that?
Well, I'm saying, we talk about Pookie and Ray Ray, like, you know what I'm saying, when they get women pregnant and they ain't there, but shit, it ain't just women from the hood that fuck with them though.
No, it ain't. I mean, it's women like educated from good areas and shit, fucking them type of dude. Women that came up in the church. It's all type of women that like them type of dudes.
Hey, look at Sierra. She got that baby by Future. Then she go and get with Russell Wilson.
So let me ask you, because you don't sound like you came from the hood, but you said you dated him.
Who,
right?
me?
Yeah.
Well, I'm from Pomona. There's kind of like that's really all there is Pookie and Ray Ray, and it's not worth it. It's always messy. It's not worth it. That's what I'll say.
One guy said, "Why did you like Pookies and Ray Rays?"
Why did I like them?
Yeah. What did you like about
Um, I guess because they had the same energy as like the hood movies, like Boys in the Hood.
them?
When I was growing up, I was like,
Mhm.
"Ooh, I want somebody like that." But then when I
Right.
actually experienced dudes like that, I was like, "Okay, no, I don't want that."
That makes sense. Pretty much like entertainment, music, and stuff. You just want to try it out and see what it's about. Okay, it makes sense.
Let's say art imitating life.
So that means you can say that movies and music is probably making a lot of women feel that way, like she did.
Hmm.
It's a good one.
Right.
I
It's not
mean,
worth
you watch
it.
Power. Power make it seem like it. It make it seem like it's glorious. Who don't want to be with Ghost?
Right. But we do
Right.
glorify, like black community glorifies stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
In the hood, they glorify
That's what
that.
you get in that situation.
So should we blame those black women if we glorify them in the hood?
I don't think we should blame them. I kind of think we should let them learn their own lesson. It's a lesson in behind it.
Okay, what about you, Prime and Rip? Do you think we should blame those women if they glorify them in the hood?
I'm gonna say, yeah. I only blame them if they ain't advising other people after them. You know what I'm saying? If they're not advising the young ladies after them, that's the only time I'm like, does everybody got to touch the stove to see if it's hot? Does everybody got to do that first? You got to run through them first before you get there. Can you like skip it and be like, nah, that ain't for me? Before you, I don't know.
So let me ask you a question on Rizzo. What you think about the women who get involved with Pookie and Ray Rays, get pregnant, and then all of a sudden now they can't stay with these guys and they start looking for a good guy? What is your opinion on that?
I think it sucks. Because now you have to explain yourself. Like, okay, if you didn't make it work with this person, well, why'd you have kids with them? So I feel sorry for those women. I unfortunately have women like that in my family. And like I said, it's a lesson that they have to go through to realize, oh man, I fucked up. But now what they're saying is, I realize that this is the past. And if I want to have a decent future, I have to pick decent men. So they would have to tell their story.
So let me ask you a question. Do you think those women really want decent men now? Or they just like, shit, I can't be with these type of guys because it just ain't gonna work?
I think they want decent men now, but they have to change their act as well.
Okay. Do you think it's fair for them to get a decent man who got his stuff together? A man they would not date back in the day, but then now, since they got all this luggage, do you think it's fair they get to date somebody like that?
It's not fair if they don't have their shit together.
Okay.
Like, you can't ask for something you're not ready for.
True.
Well, you can, but you won't be deserving of it.
True. Only thing I see about it is like, some of those women, I'm not saying they're not ready to talk to somebody different, like, because you apparently said they want for you, but at a younger age. But you got these women that are older who keep getting with Pookie and Ray Rays, keep having kids by, and then go find another Pookie and Ray Ray and do the same thing. After a while, if you ain't learned from the first two times, what make you think the third time gonna be any different?
Right. Yeah, and that's the interesting thing. If you want a different outcome, you got to change the plan. You can't keep going about it the same way because you're going to end up with the same results. So they would have to realize it's the choices in men. Like, just because you attract a Pookie and Ray Ray don't mean you have to entertain a Pookie and Ray Ray.
That's true. I mean, if you're a woman, you're gonna attract any type of man. So some women might attract the Pookie and Ray Ray more, but sometimes women probably do feel like, well, shit, why not go for it? Why not try it? I want to try something different. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but once you get them
Right.
kids though, hey,
Yeah.
your value goes down.
It
That
do.
realization hit as soon as some
Yep.
kids come.
Yeah.
It's just like property value. You go down. It's property value. It goes down after the kids come. My question is, I want to know how many of these women really want to date the good guy after they get through with Pookie and Ray Ray. I think sometimes they're forced to try to date a good guy because Pookie and Ray Ray and them ain't here. They're locked up.
Well,
Exactly.
it's
That's my
always
point.
gonna be.
You said that's always gonna be the situation.
No, it's always gonna be a Pookie and Ray Ray somewhere in the corner, man. Even one get locked up, there's another one, so it don't really
I'm
matter.
saying that they finally changed then.
I ain't saying they changed. They might just say, hey, they need stability now.
And most women, when they get old, they do need some stability.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So they searching hard for their simp.
They need somebody to come help raise these kids, man.
That's them, hey. I mean, I ain't saying they don't deserve that. It's just tough on the I
They
can't
don't
say
deserve
that.
it. They don't deserve it, man. You didn't make 3 mistakes in a row. With them
Because
kids.
if a man get out here and got 3 baby mamas, do he deserve a good woman? You ain't out here and fuck around and have 4, 5 baby mamas. You probably don't. But at the end of the day, if they find it and get it, I can't get mad at them. If the woman find a good man,
then this desperate sucker come up and out of nowhere and be like, trying to save the day.
I'm gonna put it like this: if she look good and she got 4 baby daddies, it don't fucking matter. Somebody gonna wipe her up. It just is what it is, right?
Yeah, I seen that show y'all was talking about earlier on the Pineapple Show.
Yeah.
And that chick had 3 kids, man. Dude talking about he'll take care of the kids.
Oh, she was one of the chicks he was trying to get on the show?
Huh?
Because he was one of the women he was trying to impress or something, like how how they come up and stuff.
No, Will, it was a woman. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
And he was trying to get with her.
Oh, okay. I gotta go on, like you were telling me, I gotta go on that Pineapple Show. I'm gonna try this shit, but I mean, it's crazy though. I mean, I ain't saying no woman with kids don't deserve a good man, but it seemed like if you didn't want that, why want it now? We understand that you in groove, but some of these women would not even take that if that man hadn't got locked up in prison. They would never date that type of guy. I mean, sometimes it is kind of unfair, but at the same time, like the dude do it, what can you say about it? So,
they don't, it's a cultural shift you got to make to making it cool to be with the dude who's square.
Like, okay, what about Russell Wilson? Do y'all think Sierra deserve Russell Wilson?
Man, I think Russell Wilson, if Sierra all of a sudden says she want to go out of the relationship, he'll commit suicide.
Well, Sierra's a high value woman and he's a high value man, so they can make it work.
Yeah, but she won't her value, you talking about money wise, right?
Mm-hmm.
Shit, her money ain't long as his.
Nah, it ain't.
You don't think so?
No.
Russell Wilson been in the league.
He's been playing longer.
I'm gonna say this about that situation. Think about Sierra. Though Sierra ain't never dated a guy like him. All of a sudden, she wanted a damn
right.
And Russell you got him.
It's like she got to live her life and get what she wanted to. She got to get her, she got to get her, right?
It ain't gonna work like that for everybody.
No, it's not. She just had looks on her side too. And
that's what I was about to say. A lot of people don't, they keep wanting this, but it's like the looks has got her on her side.
But I will say this though, Russell Wilson was that dude. You shouldn't have had to take Sierra. It was more than that.
Hey,
if Sierra looked like Oprah Winfrey, we would not be having this discussion.
We wouldn't have this.
That's what we're trying to say.
But somebody will mess with Oprah Winfrey.
I ain't trying to change. I ain't trying to change the topic on them, but shit, Boston came back.
Yeah, I know. I'm watching it now. I'm like, dang.
Stay to watch that shit, but I mean, it is what it is, though. You got people out here who will take it. Like, think about the dude she was dating before Russell Wilson. He ain't got them treat her with no respect. What's his name?
Wasn't she with Bow Wow?
Yep, Bow Wow, 50 Cent. None of them dudes was
50 Cent. Yeah.
Russell Wilson.
Right.
Exact opposite. That's what I was saying about the dude on the Pineapple Show.
And then and Russell Wilson, he worshipped the ground she walked on.
Yeah. And that's why she with him. I mean, and then people saying he ain't no simp. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. That's who he is. I think he's simping when he worshiping somebody. You should never worship nobody. But that's every woman's dream, though, to get what they want and then get a Russell Wilson at the end of the day. You ain't got what you didn't did you. Now you can get a Russell Wilson. And he taking pictures with the kids and shit and doing all this stuff.
Well, you notice he be knocking her up every like year or two, you know, they got like 3 more babies after future
You
baby.
know what's curious? I'm curious if her and Russell Wilson didn't work out, what type of man would she go for next? What y'all think?
I don't know. I'm curious about what type of he go for next.
We'll say go back to a white woman or not? That's the question.
I think he'll probably go for whatever like. I mean,
I think he probably had to take a year away from football or something.
Damn. He said once he retired, they gonna divorce. Damn, it could happen.
Man, that happened to a lot of professional
Jordan.
Yeah. Let me ask y'all a question.
Kevin Garnett.
What about Steph and his wife? Do you think she got the upper hand in the relationship?
Nah. Okay. She ain't got it on. She's straight, man. She ain't. You know what I'm saying?
Who did dump each other? I don't know. I mean, 50 dumped Sierra. I don't know who dumped who in that shit. I ain't never think who did that. I ain't never paid attention to it.
I don't know. I just know if you public enough, that ain't the move right there. 50 Bow Wow. Nah, man.
But if you call Russell Wilson a simp, a lot of women get mad about that.
Yeah.
They get mad about this shit. They like, hold on, how you a simp? She dumped Bow Wow. Oh, okay.
Because it was the other way around. Bow
Wow wasn't no tough guy anyway, though.
They only understand it if it's the other way around. You know, if it's like a dude who got like who.
No, hey, I'm gonna put it like this. What about Russell Wilson had to been a simp with no money? That'll change the whole game.
Change the whole game up. It would have changed the whole game.
That money made was.
But a lot of people said Sierra was a bad fit for Russell Wilson. They said she don't really like him.
With that money, the money made up for what Russell Wilson was lacking. Whatever he was lacking, he made up for with the money and stability.
Yeah, he got stability. Now that's one thing he got. He got stability.
So let me ask y'all, what did y'all think about that comment that Cam Newton made like a while ago, talking about women in their place and stuff? What did y'all think about that?
And then what?
You remember Cam Newton was talking about women and their roles and stuff like that?
Yeah, I think people took it out of took what he said wrong.
What was he saying? I'm not really sure. I forgot what he was trying to say. You remember what he said?
Damn. Who wasn't took the lead?
Oh, they didn't took the lead. Damn, they about to lose. I think he was saying something about women gotta know their roles on cleaning up, washing dishes, stuff like that.
It's tired right now, isn't it?
Damn.
What did you think about that, Rizzo?
Huh?
I feel like I mean to hurt anybody's feelings, but the roles could be reversed. You know, like sometimes she don't have to cook; he can cook. You know, what if he likes to cook? Does she always have to cook, or what if he wants to clean because she's always cleaning? He wants her to take a break. Like, what's wrong with switching the roles around? You know what I'm saying?
I agree. I think that's one of the things that dudes are saying. You know, hey, sometimes I don't feel like working. Maybe I need to stay home with the kids for a little while. But women ain't having those switches. They switch some of them. They ain't gonna switch that one.
Hey, I ain't even no Christian or anything like that. But you know, back in the day when black people was all into Christianity, the Bible, whatever, you know what I'm saying? They did believe in the woman's places in the house. But it looked like the marriages and stuff worked better back then.
It did. Because people knew their roles.
As many single mothers.
People knew their roles then. So it was different.
Oh, they did.
Now, shit, that women empowerment shit, it changed the game.
Oh, Boston done.
But
really
with the roles, is the woman saying what her role is, or is she being told what her role is?
The Bible tells, I'm saying, if you a Christian, which I ain't, the Bible says the woman's role is a homemaker.
But think about it, even in other religions, though, like you look at other cultures, they believe in the same thing. The woman's supposed to be at home. Like you think about them Muslims and other religions, they go by the same thing. The man, the woman do the cleaning, cooking. So it ain't just Christianity.
I think if you leave,
so they're saying women are meant to be housewives.
Well, they were pretty much saying they go out here and do the hard labor, and the woman be at home. And he was saying that was when the marriages was better. Everything was better back then.
Shit, now look, 75, 80% of women
I'm
with
not
kids
saying
or
women can't
single
work and stuff, but
moms and shit.
something going on, something messed up somewhere.
I think if you leave women and men to their own devices, they're gonna sort themselves out. Most women do not, once they hit them 30s and 40s, they do not want to work. I mean,
Hey,
if they got kids by you and you ain't working, oh, you better work. So they feel, most women feel like they want the traditional roles. They don't want to take out no trash. I know the women I know of don't nobody want to repair to get under that sink and repair that leaky faucet. They don't want to do any of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's a gender role. You got to do both. You know what I mean? All I ever hear is like women want to go up in the CEOs and all this kind of stuff. I'm like, well, what about the ditch diggers? There ain't no women there. Where's the women who are doing like the hard, like outside roofing? Where them roofers? What are women roofing?
I can't even remember the last time I seen a woman on top of a roof.
But the thing about it now, a lot of women are playing the roles of the head of the household now. So how
Yeah,
can you tell them what to
yeah,
do?
they ain't got no choice.
They got no choice.
They
We talking about if they got a choice. You got a man with you, he better do all that stuff. If you with her, she gonna want you to do manly stuff. Somebody breaking at night, she wants
most
you
of
to
these
go.
households is led by women now.
Yep, 80%, 75, 80%.
That ain't right.
Ones
That's
that got kids.
That's not normal. Now, I can see if they were led by the woman and the man was still there. The man ain't there now, and they getting led by women. That's not how it's supposed to be.
Then the kids come out fucked up. Some of them.
Yeah, that's not how it's supposed
You
to be.
can't say that because some of them.
You said what now?
The
You going in and I
girls
can't
grow
hear you.
up to be masculine.
Yeah. Like, I mean, definitely though, you know what I'm saying? If there's a man and woman relationship, the man supposed to be the lead. That's how it's supposed to be. It don't mean the woman don't got no say so over nothing, but the man's supposed to be the lead. It's not like that anymore. Because some women want to lead their relationship. They want to be the lead. So if you want to be the lead, you probably gonna be single. Unless
Man, you got Draymond Green out there shooting them knuckleballs, man.
But it is what it is, though.
Yeah, I mean, hey, the women I'm with, they never wanted to do none of that stuff. If I gotta ask, that ain't the one for me. That's why I never understood that. Like, what do you bring to the table? She better show me. Bitch, you better show me. I ain't gotta ask no question. You gonna show.
Right.
Kind of woman I'm with, she's like, oh, let me cook for you. Let me. This
So
place.
let me ask you a question,
Let me cook.
Rizza. Rizza, if you're in a relationship with a man, what role are you playing in the relationship?
Hey, don't say 50-50.
Hello, Rizza. She must have went out. She ain't heard him or she ain't something wrong. She probably having some mic trouble, but damn, Golden State losing?
Yeah, man, they're down 6 now.
Hey,
how much time is left?
About 5 minutes. It's enough time, but
they was up by what, 17?
Golden State, you know what I'm saying? They kind of like that team to let leads go. They kind of like Clippers. They'll let some leads go.
Yeah, but they ain't been losing those leads like this in the fourth.
Shit, man, Boston might be there.
I'm on a delay, so I just saw that Draymond Green knuckleball.
And it's home court advantage though. If they lose though, they lost home court. It don't mean the series though, but definitely.
Well, was it 1-1? Was it 1-1-1, 2-2?
But yeah, Rizza, I was asking you a question about what would be your role in the relationship when you were a man.
I don't think she's still there.
Shit ain't working. But yeah.
Hey, get that low value Wi-Fi.
Yeah. It ain't working. I seen my shit. It ain't working though. Man, I ain't gonna lie, I'm about ready to wrap it up anyway. I can't believe some people came late as hell. Some people came at 11.
I was here.
Yeah. Got the AOL dial up, but yeah, I gotta go. I gotta get off here in a few. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get people to come up here earlier though. Some people came up here late to talk.
Hey.
But I understand though. Some people probably were busy.
Yeah. All right, y'all. I'm gonna see you later.
All right, man. I appreciate you coming up here, bro. Come on here again. Hey Riz, I'm gonna holler at you though. You know, you come on my next show though. You know what I'm saying? Getting kind of late, so I'm about to ready to get out of here. I appreciate you coming on here though. I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. Next Thursday we gonna do it again.
Salute, salute.
Salute. Hey Riz, I'm gonna hit you up though. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you come to the next live though.